Yeah, welcome to an episode of GRIFTCAST, the best worst show on the internet. The best because we're awesome, but the worst because we grift the entire freaking time. Yes. Welcome back. Hopefully you're excited to talk about something besides old Eliza Blue, because I'm kind of getting over the whole situation. Shit, I was over it when all of these other people started talking about it. Now they're all starting to talk about it. So you know what? I know my place, and I don't want to be called a clout chasing goblin. So fuck them, fuck y'all, whatever, dude. But yeah, NPC Show brings up something kind of funny in the chat. He was like, "You actually changed your name?" And I'm like, "You have a problem with changing your name, bro? You could do it twice every two. You could do it 2 times every 14 days. It's a thing. It's a real thing. You can change your name. See, I proved it to you by changing my name. But let me show you. Let me show you, my friend. I got your back. So you would think it would be in the normal place, but you actually got to go click on the thingy up there, right there. And then you got to go to your channel. And then you got to click on customize channel right here. And then you could do it. But it will open up into your creator customization page, which it just did for me. And now I got to reset the fucking window. So, whatever. And then if you look at this page, it's actually just under customization in your back end right there. But under branding and not branding, basic info right there, you can change your name, your handle. Do as many times. You can do it basically 2 times every 14 days. So now you know. Yay! Helping people. Helping the peoples. I help the peoples. Yeah, dude. I might win a Grifty, dude. Maybe I'm looking to try to get a Grifty from the Grifty Awards. I don't know. Probably not. We'd have to grift a shitload more money in order to get that kind of cheese going on with my knees. And then we might have a guest on today or whatever. Like we got that open-ended invite for what's his face, Mr. Sir Gene. If he's what the fuck? That meant to say live, but that said Lil D. What the fuck? Live. There you go. Yeah. And then you could always, follow us on our backup channel at Twitch, Mr. Defango or whatever. I mean, we got lots of channels and stuff, but we, unlike other people, we get censored mercilessly and nobody comes to bat for us. So it all of a sudden happening again isn't exactly the, there was some people out there that were talking about it there for a little bit, but none of the big folks seem to care again. And it's not surprising at all. I wish it was surprising, but like they don't even come on down and bless us up, because I guess they hate us because they hate us or something like that. Who really fucking knows, dude? Who really fucking knows? Not me. I don't really know. I just try to live the life, dog. I just try to live the life. I just want to do cool ass shit with good people and make sure that the grifters aren't making any money. That's what I want to do. But do I get to do what I want to do sometimes? The answer is no. No, I don't get to do what I want to do. But, oh, wow. There are a few people coming up and over here, so I guess I got to say, hello to that NPC Show guy. He's here or whatever. Nice to see you. He's got a lot of channels with lots of subscribers or whatever, does the news and things of that nature. Sounds pretty cool. We got our good friend Virginia Olsen up in this beast. Nice to see you, Virginia Olsen. Thank you for joining us on GriftCast. Hopefully, you could participate in all of the grifting, because you remember you're supposed to be throwing me. You're supposed to be throwing me super chats and stuff over here. We're creating culture. We're on the pulse of the world over here. And then we got our friend Snoozing. Yeah, we got snoozing, and then again, there's also going to be Miss CV because she's usually in all of the chats. That is right. We got our good friend Jack Box, who has the weirdest amalgamation of stuff on his profile picture. I just never seem to understand it. And then we have Neem. I think Nimit. Uh, Neeming. Hello, whatever your name is, or however you say it. And then we got our good friend Christina too. Hello, Christina. Nice to see you. Good to have you with us, or whatever. Big time donator or whatever. She's literally donated me so much money that, you know what, she probably had to take out a second mortgage, right? No, but if somebody did do that, that would be fucking cool. Then I could really call myself Griftcast. It's gonna be the Grift Master. Grift Master. Also, got to make sure that, you know what, there's a bunch of people that are out there that are eventually going to become the top griftee. And, you know, if you want to become one of the top griftees, you just have to make some donations during the Simpcast, or this Simulcast, as it were, and we will definitely save your comments and then point out to everyone that you were a generous person every single time. And as always, you can donate to the Griftcast through a Cash App at GriftCast. I know we're very, very good at what we do, much better than you are, and we're not even trying. Just remember that. Just remember that. Because the second that I start wanting to try to do something, y'all are fucked. Who am I talking to? I don't know. It just seems like I'm talking to somebody, but who cares? You could also donate to us at the PayPal. You can't actually change your PayPal name, so it's still Defango, but you best believe that if I could, I would. And I almost opened up a new PayPal account, but I felt like that would be bordering on the signs of insanity. You only really ever need one PayPal account. Okay. You only ever need one PayPal account. Okay, cool. And then, as always, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share it with your friends, do all that good stuff, because they're not going to get to experience the best worstness of what we have to offer unless they do that. You know, they're going to have to come through. You're going to have to subscribe. You're going to have to share. You're going to have to do all that crap. So, and as always, definitely become a Griftcast member so you could be a grifty, top grifty, and all that shit. There's going to be some pretty great perks for all that stuff. Like, you'll be able to be a part of the actual organization with the direct link, so you could pop in at any time. So let me tell you, we're taking this to the next level. We're using the technology that we've already paid for the grandest, and then we're going to show some of these bigger folks how they should be using it. Because, I mean, they're going to copy us anyway. So, you know, we might as well copy them and use their shit better than them so they learn how to use it. And then, you know, everybody could just have better content. And then I could go back to living in my little box where nobody knows me. Woo! So, yeah. And as always, who you gonna call? Griftbusters, because that's what we're gonna be doing here, folks. We are the Twitter intelligence agency. We be busting grifts always way before everyone else, and then everybody grifts off of us. So you know what? In a strange way, it all works out, because at the end of the day, I didn't care about grifting the money, but now that I care about grifting money, I want the fucking credit, bitches, and I'm gonna get it. I don't even know if I'm being serious there or not, but if it sounds good, so let's go. So anyways, on to the grifting show. So from Kotaku, our first news article for the day, Mr. Beast cured 1,000 blind people? What the fuck is Mr. Beast doing? He seriously did that? That's for real? He really cured 1,000 blind people? Is he trying to be Jesus? He's trying to be some kind of like evil meta genius or whatever. I don't like it, man. Fucking Jimmy Donaldson. I knew you were a fucking Satanist. I don't like your bullshit. But you know what? I'll continue to read, because the money machine needs to go burr, burr, burr. And I'm looking at you guys out there and I'm wondering, I'm like, you know, this is a money machine. It's a two-way street over here. I make the content and then you guys throw the super chats at me like my name is Tim Pool. Okay, that's how this is supposed to work already. My name's Manny Pool. I got the beanie. We're doing some really meta commentary here. You guys don't understand it. You will eventually. Either way, thank you for joining us today. Still can't believe it. Mr. fucking Beast donating. How much did this cost? 1,000 eye surgeries has got to be a lot of money. What did he get them? And he obviously bought them all LASIK because there's no way that he got like fully blind people fixed or whatever. But yeah, apparently there is an actual video that. Can you hear it? Oh, wow. I can fucking see. Wow. That's just kind of fucking crazy, actually. I know, yeah. What's it called? Mr. Buddington, you think saying TIA sounds like Mike Tyson saying CIA? Yeah, we're coming in through from the TIA. I fucking love the internet sometimes. Even when it's not paying me money. Even when it's not paying me money. To be a real grifter, you don't have to F your producer while in a relationship, choose them over a friend, and avoid super chats and take money. Yeah, I guess that's kind of how you have to do it or whatever. But you know, you got to get some super chats first. So you know, somebody's got to crank that cannon or whatever. Somebody's got to monetize this garbage, or we're both gonna be in for a real long game. Okay. Ay. So I guess it's pretty crazy to think that a YouTuber that has gotten himself bigger than anybody could have ever thought in a million billion years has all of a sudden rolled himself into an area where he's literally fixing people's eyes. And honestly, how could anybody be mad at Mr. Beast for doing this? Like, honestly, it seems like if you're mad at Mr. Beast for fixing people's eyes, there's probably a bigger problem with you as a human being, and we should probably get that checked out. Honestly, you should come be a guest on the show or whatever. We only charge you $25 to come onto the show to tell us your problems. And if you would like us to apologize to you for whatever you would like, you know, it doesn't even have to be something that I specifically did. You can pay me $50 and I'll apologize to you. And it'll be a heartfelt apology. Heartfelt. Just putting it out there, you know. I could definitely be that person for you if you needed it. And if you're not like getting the meta level of commentary going on over here, it's okay. You know, most people aren't going to get it. But I mean, to put it together, he gave 1,000 people a surgery that costs anywhere from $3,500 to $7,000 per eye. Oh my Lord. That was crazy. And what the fuck? To kill me, you'll have to kill me first. I thought this shit show was free. No, this shit show isn't free. Somebody's got to fucking pay for this. And then how are we going to call this a griftcast? We actually have to be grifting in order to get the griftcast going. I mean, I'm trying to take down all of the things or whatever. I mean, you guys need to buy some coffee, yo. I got Coffee Brand Coffee for you. Use my code over at coffeebrandcoffee.com. Use ordering code GRIFTCAST to save on your order and support great creators like Jeremy from the Quartering and your boy GRIFTCAST or whatever. And I mean, if you don't get the level of meta trolling that I'm doing here and respect it, I don't even give a fuck who you are at this point. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anyways, though, it's still fucking funny as shit. Still fucking funny as shit. And I paid for enough fake apologies. Yeah, Christina, you definitely paid enough for fucking some fake apologies in your day. Way more than enough. Honestly, you should go to the Quartering and tell them about this shit and take them down. Because, you know, just skip me, go to somebody bigger, because they're gonna want to take that piece of shit down. I guarantee it. After everybody finishes cutting their teeth on the Eliza Blue situation, that's gonna be like the next one up on the table. Best believe. I'll make a thread, get suspended again, and then, you know, we'll just do the whole fucking thing over again. Although I don't know how many times we're going to be able to run this little bit before all these YouTubers start to catch on that you know what? The shoe's on the other foot, but for now, I'm enjoying being able to exert this kind of power. It's very, very fun for a change. And I just got a little beep on my shit. What the fuck was that, dude? Who the fuck? Who the fuck? Who the fuck is it? Oh, wait a minute, Sergine. Hi, how's it going,
Hey.
Sergine? How are you doing, my great guest and friend? Is this easier and better? Look at that. It looks good. Does it look good on your end?
I mean, it's all right. It's not
Does
as good as OBS, but
well, it's not as good as OBS. What do you mean it's not as good as OBS? This works
it's
better.
not.
Why? What's better? Not better about it?
It's compression. This thing compresses more.
Well, that's true, but that's the thing. I can just use it on my computer and I don't have to worry about it.
ACV?
Yeah, we got all of this stuff ready to go on this thing. So I started the GRIFTCAST. Do you like the new name?
I think the new name's making you money is what I think.
You think the new name's making me money? I think it's making me money too. So we got to, keep that rolling. I'd like to keep that going or whatever.
Exactly.
I feel like if I go from never shamelessly asking for donations and then make it a bit and then the whole entire point of the show, I think I'm going somewhere. Yeah, I think I'm fucking learning from these other people. Okay. I'm learning.
Exactly.
Mersh is going to be pissed that he didn't take me out the last time. Dun, dun, dun.
Zoom in a little bit. There we go. That's better.
Is that better for you?
Yeah.
I like to zoom myself in too because, the wide shot, to me doesn't make sense.
You gotta make sure you look important there. There you go.
Oh, whoa. Yeah. Well, you got your whole what's going on with your background there, dude?
Yeah. Oh,
what's going on with that background?
Yeah.
You want to tell me a little bit more about that? What are you hiding back there? Is that where the bodies are?
I don't know. I mean, just sitting in a building, just view outside my window.
Oh, you just don't want people to know what's behind outside of your.
What? No, there's there's a bar back there, and there's some food places back there. There's mac and cheeses. So
I like mac and cheese.
Yeah,
that's actually one of my favorite foods. Kraft macaroni.
There, mac and cheeses.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's what that is. Actually does say that.
It
and the other one says Brooklyn Barista. Mm-hmm. But what is that? Like a video game? That can't be real.
What is that? You don't recognize it at all? Okay.
What do you mean? Why am I supposed to recognize
that? It's Cyberpunk. It's the view from my apartment in Cyberpunk.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I never played Cyberpunk. Nope.
Okay.
I didn't get grifted like that, son.
Man.
I was smarter than everyone on the internet. I was like, "Oh, you guys are gonna go play a single player game that's not complete." I watched it on Twitch like everyone else.
Somebody actually told me this. I didn't come up with this, but it was a great idea. They said that one of the videos I watched when the game first came out, the game is not ready for prime time. They released it too early. So here's some advice: if you bought it, do yourself a favor, don't play it for a year. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do that. I got plenty of other games. I'll play, Star Citizen Bankruptcy Simulator. And so I kind of forgot about it until like a year and a half later, 18 months after it came out. And by then, all the bugs are gone. It's a great game.
Oh, I bet. It looks like it's a pretty fun game. I just still haven't played it. I figured I would wait till it's like $20 and then I would buy it.
I think I bought it for $29.
Yeah. Well, that's actually a pretty good deal.
No. I bought it for full retail for myself. I bought it for $29 for a buddy of mine that I played with.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, are they ever gonna make that game like expanded so it's like Grand Theft Auto multiplayer, GTA Online, Cyberpunk style?
They'll do the online. It's too much extra work, but it's got one DLC and then a second one's being worked on. They've shown some videos.
Mm-hmm. Well, I like DLC, but not that much. Actually, I don't really like DLC that much. But there's some games that I've been playing, but I'm just kind of phasing myself out. The only game that I even fire up is Valheim. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to save it all up for when this new patch in Star Citizen comes out, so I could just start, relearning that shit. That sounds great. Although I've practiced a little bit on some of the new stuff that they got with salvaging and whatnot, but I mean, I'm more or less just blowing stuff up, trying to.
For Star Citizen. Is that right?
Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be Mr. Grifter.
That'll be
We're gonna be
appropriate.
grifting hard. We're gonna grift
Uh-huh.
hard. I already have, or maybe just Mr. Griefer, probably, because I already have that
Mr.
account.
Griefer, yeah.
So I'll run both of
Dude,
the accounts.
I'm finally getting rid of some ships that I don't play.
Oh, really? Good.
I sold
Why?
about $500 worth of ships the other day.
Then what'd you buy instead?
I didn't buy anything.
You just have the money sitting?
What, PayPal.
Oh, you sold them via black market.
Yeah, black market.
Gray
totally.
market.
Yeah.
Gray market.
Yeah, no, it's on the on dark web.
Star Hanger? Wait, no, dark web. What?
Yeah.
The dark web.
Oh yeah, totally dark web. Yeah.
Dude, I don't go on there. That's for people that are looking into weird shit.
Well,
shit.
I don't know. I mean, Star Citizen.
Star Citizen, dark web. I've only seen the ones on the ClearNet or whatever, but I guess you could go sell some shit on the dark web if you want to. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's super that's mad hackerish. You look
totally
you look way more hackerish. You got your freaking what's it called? A tracksuit, Adidas tracksuit jacket on.
Tracksuit, baby.
Why?
It's comfortable.
It's just comfortable.
Huh? And I'm working out. I'm sitting here working out in front of the computer, thinking hard.
Thinking hard. You want to stay warm instead of just putting up the instead of putting up the AC, just put a track jacket on.
Here in Texas, dude, it's 32 degrees here.
It's fucking colder than that here right now. It's like fucking. Wait, hold on. I don't know. Let me look. Actually,
should never happen. And this is the second time this year, and it's supposed to be a once a decade thing.
Yeah, it's 15 degrees outside.
That's insane.
It's 15 degrees outside. The heater is on, and it's only set to be in like 60 in here. So
I got it at 76.
Yeah. Oh, you have it at 76? What the fuck, dude?
Normally I have it at 80.
Yeah, it's always really cold out here, but that's fine. Like you're from Texas, so you're just a pussy. That's whatever, dude. I don't get it. I get it. You guys don't understand. The cold is good, not bad. I mean, sure, it just wants to kill you or whatever. That's fine.
Okay? I got all the cold for the entirety of my life when I was a kid.
It's bone chilling cold, huh? And now you're in Texas, and you're like, why is there ice out here?
It's crazy. We should not have ice at all, ever.
It's that global warming, bro, dude.
I know.
We fucked up the environment, and now we're having to deal with it. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. 17 degrees outside over here where I'm at. It's freaking 32 degrees outside where you're at.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, seriously, look, that's what CV says right here. That's what it says. 17 degrees.
Oh, I believe it.
Except for I go outside and I'm just all like, oh, this is a nice day. Nice day. It's a little icy.
5 degrees in some parts of Texas. Holy shit, man. That's
cold for Texas. That's broken water mains.
I checked a while ago. It maybe dropped, but let me check here. See what it is here in Austin. It is 31. 1 degree colder.
1 degree colder than you thought it was. It's almost snowing, actually. Almost snowing.
Well, it's been raining during the day, so it's like ice rain.
Yeah, sleet. That's what's called, sleet.
Let us know what DFW is.
Yeah, DFW, 832 degrees at DFW. What?
832.
Yeah, I bet not, dude. It's probably more around 20.
What it is then.
Yeah. Tell us what it really is.
I'm in Texas and it's 23 here. Doesn't tell us where in Texas. I'm in Austin. It's 31. Where are you where it's 23?
Yeah, where would you be? So it's like 17 degrees here. That's normal as fuck for this time of year where I'm at. So
yeah, it should be 60 right now.
He says it's 28. He says it's 28 years. 28.
So it's 28 in DFW. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're like right at the freezing point.
3 degrees off. That's not too bad.
Yeah. But Virginia Olsen's all like, wow, my air conditioner came on today when it hit 80 in my apartment. It's now 70 degrees. Must be nice. Must be nice, Virginia.
That must be a very southern bit of Texas then.
If that's even Texas, I don't think so.
Everybody that's in here is from Texas.
Yeah, it seems like most people right now at this time are in Central Time Zone for some reason.
Yep.
They're all like super late night or whatever, and
Mhm.
all the other people are just still watching some of these other bigger streamer shows, probably.
You know, they seem to be running nonstop, dude. It's getting crazy.
Yeah, well, it's because they've made it easy with the StreamYard shit. So all of them are just paying the $30, $40 a month and then to get the 1080p streams.
Yeah,
And then they're just, I mean, it's literally like I was watching with Farron and we went from one show to another show to another show. And I was just like, Jesus, man. Jesus. And then, you know, throwing or having Nathan from Lift the Veil throw in with his like Twitter Spaces, you know, I was streaming those too, just because I wanted to capture all of the goodness that was in there. You know, I was listening
in the background for a while, but I don't know, man.
They need to fix
those
it.
people need to get a life.
Yeah, they're just kind of weird. Some of the people I just don't get, like, what they're doing, and then some folks
really got the weather text chat going, don't we?
Yeah, dude, look, we got
their temperature.
Yeah, we didn't fucking ask you how cold it was at your house. Okay, we asked you for this is the GRIFTCAST. This isn't the weathercast.
All right.
Yeah, if you're gonna keep sending in your weather, we need to see some super chats. That's what I'm saying.
Do a super chat for the amount of the temperature that's outside right now.
Yeah, and then we will start showing them like we're showing them now for free. We're just giving you a little taste of dopamine to get we're trying to get the dopamine hits going or whatever.
Remember, there's a 10-minute grift every 15 minutes.
That's right. 10-minute grift every
Standard
15 minutes
for all these shows.
That's right. And then we have to tell you to like, subscribe, and share and stuff. Okay. So like, you know, you're gonna have to get it there. And then we're gonna have to show the coffee website or whatever. You know, if I'm gonna get into Jeremy's good graces, I gotta fucking sell his coffee or whatever.
All right. Well, you sell his coffee. I just canceled my subscription to it the other day.
Why?
Well, I have a love-hate relationship with Jeremy.
Why? What did he do?
He has a lot of interesting stuff that he pops up with. But he's just wrong so many times, and it just pisses me off every time he's wrong.
Does it though?
Well, enough to cancel my coffee subscription.
He had there's a subscription for coffee on here.
Oh, yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Really? Show me.
Have you not bought coffee with the thing you're promoting?
No, I'm a grifter. Why would I buy what I'm promoting? That would be counterproductive to the grifting lifestyle.
Yes. Yes.
Sir, excuse me, sir. I don't even drink coffee. So I just needed a good affiliation campaign to, you know, grip some money off of.
I mean, honestly, I'm
this is right here. Just fucking wave it.
I'm just not buying anymore.
Oh, and why not? What did you buy? What didn't you like? Did you leave a review?
I did. I think I did. But I'll tell you, the coffee's not bad. It's not like super duper, but it's certainly as good or better than any of the other coffees you might order via mail.
How much do you get for $18? 12 ounces.
Pretty expensive. Yeah, five pounds was what I bought. That's what I told you. 2 bags, $150. Yeah, 2 bags, $150. Yeah.
So, hell yeah, dude. Ching, high dollar fucking shit over here, Bobby.
And see that? Okay, go back. Wait, look at coffee again. Now, you see right there, it says subscribe and save 10%. Every month. Yeah.
Oh. Wow. I didn't see that. That's pretty dope, though. So make sure you buy Coffee Brand Coffee. Please use the code GRIFTCAST at checkout to save some money.
Yeah,
we love Coffee Brand Coffee, and we love making money. So yeah, let's see.
Absolutely, I use the code.
I should go look at the affiliate thing. Look at that, dude. We've had 4 orders. Oh no, that was yesterday.
Very nice.
Oh, we haven't had it anywhere. Somebody must have canceled their order. No.
Oh no. This is what happens.
Wait, no, there it is, right there.
Yeah,
there it is. So we've had 9 referrals, 1 order
until you get paid.
Yeah, that's right, but that's okay.
You say anything offensive about Jeremy, he'll cancel you.
He will?
Of course.
No way, dude. Go buy Coffee Brand Coffee. I love Jeremy from the Quartering. Make these numbers go up so that we can all be happy over here. This is GRIFTCAST over here. We're grifting.
Right there, that's pretty good.
We grifted hard, dude. That's like 1 buy right there. We just need to get like 10 more of those.
Man. Grifting all the time.
Yeah, seriously. You got to be making that money, bro. And then you got to show people that it's real.
to grift the product for me. the
Really,
other day,
where?
And then you popped it on the screen. You said, "What the hell is this thing?" And I said, "Well, that's for the end of show, dumbass. Don't show it right away." I've got a little survival dealie. It's for sale at Amazon right now.
Can you send me the link again?
I can find the link. Yeah.
Yeah, find the link and send it to me real quick.
No
And while you're doing that, I will read this
I'll
the
tell you what,
first grift of the knife.
Let me ask you this: do you have an Amazon affiliate thing?
Not yet. I don't think so. No,
if
not
you
yet.
were, then you should use your affiliate code on my product so that you can make money and I can lose money. I'm actually selling it below cost, so I'm actually losing money on every sale right now.
Why?
It's a good question. My business partner and I kind of came up with some crazy ideas that probably will end up losing me money, but we're going to stick to them for a little while.
Okay. How come I can't see this in my recent browsing here? Oh, wait, I found it.
Oh, you did?
I fucking found it. So, oh, yeah, we also got a super chat finally. First GriftCast super chat of the night. Dalton Schultz, $5 says for the grift. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Monetizing the stream, making the GriftCast exactly what it sounds like, a grift, unlike any other. And that's right. You know what? We haven't even really talked about the news. We're just hawking you products and shit. So we are not even fucking trying to be like, this is not who we are. Okay.
Well,
so wait, so this is the product.
It's a brand new product. And look at that price, man.
Wow. $11.69. I like the 69. That is a 69. But this is a survival poncho.
Yeah. You get 3 of them for that price.
You get 3 of them for that price.
I lose money on every sale.
Wow. Wait, it's a 3-pack? Dude, what are we? The Home Shopping Network right now? This is ridiculous.
Isn't that crazy?
This is actually crazy.
At $286 now for only $11.69.
Dude, 100% Mylar, safety, orange, fits in a backpack. You got enough for you, your wife, and your kid. It's a pack of freaking 3. This is an insane deal.
So big, I can put it on and have a backpack and put it on over the backpack.
That is pretty crazy. Is there a video or anything on this that we could watch? Why isn't there a video?
No, there's no video yet.
You need to get a video.
'Cause I'm lazy, you know.
Dude, you send me a poncho, I'll fucking make a video. I'll wear all 3 of them.
I'll send you a poncho.
Yeah, I'll put a poncho on and then we'll make the video of it.
No, we'll do it better. You buy one. I'll send you more than the price of the poncho. And then that makes you a legitimate buyer to leave a review.
I'll just drop the link in the chat so people can check it because it's
a hell of a long link, but all right.
That's a fucking link right there, bro. Oh my god, why is it so long?
You can pretty much cut off everything after that thermal word, and the link will still. Or no,
wasn't that like all the UTM shit? That's all the UTM rep link shit.
A lot of crap. I'm sure the link will work as is, but normally.
Sorry, couldn't find the product. Nope. I just tested your theory live. Oh, you're a liar. I proved you.
Goddamn. Anyway,
you're a liar.
So, yeah, I'll tell people something else because anybody that wants in on this deal can get in. I'm actually giving away an Apple Watch to anybody that posts, or not everybody. Let me rephrase that properly. There's one Apple Watch, and a random person who puts a review with photos or video, I don't care, on Amazon with their product after they buy it will be entered into the drawing. And then at the end of February, I will ship out the watch to the winner.
You need to get a page.
I'm losing money on every sale, and I'm giving the watch away.
So why are you doing this? What's in it for you? What's the grift?
Later, right? This is like the intro deal, if you want to call it that. So I thought
it's going to be like $100.
These things, right? So I need to move them. And honestly, this was a learning experience for me. It's the first time I've ever ordered a custom product out of China to sell on Amazon. So there's a lot of learning to happen. There's a lot of mistakes that I made that cost me some money. It shouldn't have cost me as much as it did, but it kind of cost me a lot. So right now, for the first at least probably few weeks, I'm going to keep this price point, and then we'll bump it up to where it should be after that.
Okay. Well, Edmond7 is like really pissed off because he says that he's unemployed, living off savings at the moment, so he can't send money into the GriftCast. And we're just gonna look at you and say, "Hey, man, we're sorry that you can't be a pay pig, but we will make fun of you for being poor." Okay.
You should get employed, and then you'd be able to send some money in.
Yeah, so like, just hit your local McDonald's, go to like, like Jack in the Box, something like that. I'm sure they're looking for a cook.
My Uber driver code thing.
Put me on as a reference. Just be like, dude, my boy GriftCast Defango, I will be a reference for you. Just email me whatever you want me to give you a reference. I will get you in. I will lie for you.
Yeah.
For free.
All right, we got 3 minutes until the next grift break. What should we talk about?
Well, we're still in the middle of a grift break, so like, ultimate, is it over now? Like, we're done? You don't want to sell it? You're just trying to sell ponchos. You just came. You wanted to come on here to sell ponchos.
That was a news story.
That was news.
That was a legitimate news story.
This is not any paid promotion, folks. That was a legit news story. Well, if you want to,
GriftCast does not make a dime on this. This is definitely not a paid promotion. Also,
no.
So
yeah, thank you.
It's totally legit. As you know, I'm a legitimate businessman.
You look like a legitimate businessman with that dress. Totally. I think I have a red one of those.
I've got one in every color.
I don't doubt that. Like, how many colors do they make them in?
Well, I've got them in 5. I think they make them in about 20. I've got a few of them.
Oh, whoa, dude. We just got another super chat on the GriftCast. Can you not believe it? These are the most important part of the show. More important than anything else. This is how we create culture, folks. We have this $5 super chat from someone named the Joker, aptly that has a Joker picture for his profile picture, so you know he's legit. He says, Grift challenge accepted. Follow the Grift list. Number 1, fuck your producer. Number 2, don't explain your association to Jack Murphy. And number 3, ignore your super chats. Dude, we're gonna fail this one because we can't ignore the super chats. The whole point this show exists is the super chats. Like how what? Well, we have to get big enough so that we can ignore the super chats. Like, that's when you really made it. Is that when you're getting so many super chats that you can actually just selectively read them, because if not, the entire show would just be you reading super chats.
Just keep in mind that when you get big, you're going to have your producer ignoring super chats, not you yourself.
Well, no, Tim's sitting there looking at the YouTube page and able to see the super chats and shit like that.
Looking at the chat screen where they're saying, hey, mention this one.
Yeah, they're like, hey, mention this one. Check this one out. Oh, say something about this one.
Hey, you should have Adam Curry on. Like, for a while, I was putting one on every day for that.
And he never did it?
No. There's clearly his current booker has a thing out for a few people.
Yeah, which is, what's her name or what's her face?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. She's kind of a strange person. I didn't want to say that I disliked her, but she's definitely a bitch, dude.
I don't know anything about her other than what I've observed on Twitter. And that was kind of a dick thing for her to say.
Oh,
given that she's not a real news person. And she's calling out people that are actual journalists.
We have proof of Atlas actually over here because Sir Gene also moonlights as Atlas Gaming.
Yeah, that's my gaming channel. Yeah.
That's him right there. Proof of grift. Super chatting motherfucking Tim Pool and them never reading a super chat. It was the first super chat of the night tonight. Nobody even said anything. Nobody had said nothing. First super chat of the night is Twitter the fault of Eliza.
Ball rolling. Nobody even said Eliza until I posted that super chat. And then after that,
it was on
flurry. A whole flurry.
Blood. You did that, so you started that. So like, we're trying to create culture out here, and culture is not wanting to fuck with us. That's what we're basically kind of coming together with right here. So that what you're trying to tell me
too is, aside from the Eliza situation, is why is Twitter going after minorities?
What? Yeah, why are they coming after
You're banned.
marginalizing me?
Like
I'm a Mexican.
Mexican. Brittany's black. So, I mean, it's like, yeah, the white people are all back on. What's up with all the minorities?
I don't know. They put on all these white supremacists back onto the platform.
He did do that.
Half of them are still there, but me, little old Mexican Manuel, all of a sudden, gets banned off the platform permanently for ban evasion. They said that they were gonna, what do you call it? Give people amnesty for that, and I got no amnesty. They're trying to ship me back over the border like I'm an illegal or some shit. It's some fishy shit, bro. I get you. I know where you're coming. I know where you're going with this.
Back.
No, you didn't. So you're just stuck on your new account.
Yeah,
but you're on the Fediverse though. You're over there in that fucking hellhole.
On the Fediverse, yeah. I'm actually probably got a much bigger audience on the Fediverse.
Yeah, that's true. I'm on it.
Poster. I think I posted about 11,000 times.
That's a lot.
I know, right? That's too much.
That's a lot for the Fediverse. I mean, you could literally have your own Fediverse client at that point.
I know. I just don't want one.
See, I got in myself and I made my own, and even then, I hardly ever use that thing because it scares me.
Well, you also use some weird Japanese anime crap that I just did not understand.
It's just way better than the other shit. It works better. It works way better. It looks better. It's got better functionality.
I guess if you're into that kind of thing.
Everything's better about it. And I don't even use it for the weird anime shit or whatever. I just use it because it works good.
Yeah, but have you looked at the tech support pages? It's all weird anime shit.
Yeah, which is funny as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's weeby as hell. I'm kind of a weeb a little bit, I like anime. I've seen a hentai once or twice or whatever,
Once or twice.
Whatever, dude. Yeah. Don't hate. Everybody's done it.
Good.
It's all good. Everybody learns. So what? I like Japanese animation. I was just watching Trigun not that long ago, right? And then there's that new show that came out that's all CGI and bullshit. And I just it's nice to see Trigun again, but it sucks that it doesn't look great.
Did you see the Cyberpunk one?
Yeah, actually I did. That one actually did look pretty fucking good. Much better than this one.
More traditional looking.
Yeah, it was more traditional looking. It had that 3-dimensional scape, and that to me was what I was looking for. And I feel like this Trigun one, it's too fucking washed out, and the colors aren't there. It's like they were trying to give it this air of it being in the West, but they kind of lost the fact that you would still have all of the bright colors, but it would be covered in dirt, and it's just everything's too drab and dark. And look at that, another super chat for the GRIFTCast. That's number 3 for the night.
You're making bank.
Dude, we're just going bank, dude. GRIFTCast, we finally started demanding money for our services, and look at this, we're just finally making it big. And we got what, co-hosts and stuff now. This is crazy. So $4.99.
We got HD quality.
Yeah, HD quality. Eventually we'll be in 4K.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but if we actually get to 4K levels, that's going to be a lot of super chats. But what did it say? Twitter needs to answer and be fully transparent with its users. I agree. I agree with that. Do you agree with that? 100%. I want transparency from Twitter, and I don't fucking get it. They just say, "Oh, you're gone," and we're just going to do it because you were tweeting at the trusted safety person or whatever. You said something that was true. Yeah. But then what? We just
stop hiring activists too. That's the other issue. You gotta hire some nice boring people that don't give a shit about any of these topics. They don't have friends. They're not interested in some weird ass shit like kitty porn, like the last one was.
The other one was
HD, all about normalizing kitty porn.
Yeah, that was not good. He was like, "Yeah, we should normalize kitty porn," and then people wonder why there was a fucking problem.
He didn't quite say that, but he was researching the idea of normalizing kitty porn as his PhD.
Yeah, which seems fucked up.
That's what normal person would want to do that for the topic for your PhD. Of all the different topics that you could do, that's going to be the topic you pick. I don't know.
Somebody obsessed with touching children, maybe,
or wants a legitimate reason to look at CP. Oh, good man. You're drinking a gallon of water a day.
Yeah, I got to.
Yeah, I mostly do the iced tea, but yeah.
Iced tea, but I've been drinking a lot of coconut water.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite for
I like that
hydration.
taste, but it's still way too sweet for me.
I like the pineapple one, actually. The pressed pineapple mixed with pineapple juice. That one seems to hit the best. Yeah, that one hits the
I remember when they had
very
those at
best.
VidCon. They were giving those away. Like they had a huge booth.
Really?
Yeah, it was the one in it was the one in Seattle. So like I don't know, 6 years ago.
Huh. I don't know. I used to see those guys and then this other company right here that I always get their drinks from, the yerba mate people.
Yeah.
I used to always see
I
them
get
at festivals. They used to always hook me up. Well, like they always had people there that they would hook me up with that shit. So, you know, I would always just keep drinking it or whatever because it tasted good. But I mean, honestly, like I've seen so many of those products. Still, the funniest thing to this day was the boxed water. Water in a box or whatever. That to me was probably one of the best things. Is it really? No, it's not. Well, I mean, no microplastics, I guess. No microplastics. Which I don't really like microplastics.
No, microplastics are not particularly good.
Are they not good for you? They're not supposed to be good for you?
No, they turn into estrogen when they enter your body.
Is that why I have big titties?
Probably.
Yeah, fucking plastics. Well, then why don't more girls have bigger titties than they do?
Have you seen the 12-year-olds these days?
No, bro, I'm not looking at 12-year-olds, you fucking creep.
You caught my test. See, I was testing you right there.
Yeah, well, you were testing me.
Yeah, I was testing you.
Somebody fucking put a check mark down on somewhere about what he just said, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Check marks. Check this motherfucker. Next thing you're going to start telling me that you're an Andrew Tate fan, and then I'm going to be like, oh, fuck, we're going to get canceled.
Oh, you know what? I should...
Stop. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What the hell's the link?
We just started.
I don't even know what the link is to your channel anymore.
Oh, it's GriftCast. It's at GriftCast. So it's youtube.com/@GriftCast.
Okay, that works now. Okay, I just want to make sure because I'll stick it into NA Social here too.
Yeah, I figured you should throw that out there if you want to, so we can actually get into it.
People show up that
Dude, we need to get Adam on this fucking show, bro.
Good luck on that. You just got off Rogan.
Why? Wait, he's going on Rogan?
Yeah, he's been on Rogan 5 times.
So just because he's been on Rogan, he's not going to come on my show?
Yeah.
What a dick.
Yeah, sorry to tell you.
What a dick. Oh, well, I've been on Joe Rogan. I'll be like, oh, yeah, really? And then I'll be like, I'm going to remember that. And then everybody's going to be crying because the podcast network went down. And I'm going to be like, suck my dick. Oh, when it was decentralized, how did you do it?
If I got invited to be on Rogan right now instead of on your show, I'd probably go to Rogan too.
Yeah, I would go to Rogan's show too,
probably. You'd probably go to Rogan in the middle of your own show.
Yeah, I'd be like, hold on, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna go on Rogan now, but I would be still on my show. And they'd be like, did you literally just live stream your interview with Rogan months before it aired? Yes, I did. Why? Because fuck Joe Rogan. Who does he think he is?
So it's youtube.com/@GriftCast.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat too for you.
That is super conveniently easy.
Yeah. It's very easy and convenient now that YouTube has finally unfucked their naming conventions for this whole entire thing. Oh my God. But seriously though, I would go on a Joe Rogan show, but he probably wouldn't have me on.
I was not happy when he went and did that exclusive deal with Spotify because I don't use Spotify. I don't really... might be help if I spelled YouTube correctly. But it's $200 million deal. Like, obviously he's going to do it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, there we go. I posted it. So if we get that, see if we get another handful of people coming in with some grifts or some payments.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we will.
Yeah.
Maybe we won't. I don't know.
Yeah, we got
It's
1
like,
minute till the next grift
we've
break.
been grifting all day today, so like we got to
saw
keep
that.
it together. We're not talking about the main big story of the day, so everybody's kind of like shuffling down, getting real low on it. So I guess we should probably talk about the story of the day. Like there was a story that we were actually supposed to
Which
talk
one?
about today. Well, it's the one that I put in the title of the show. Alec Baldwin getting charged finally, formerly with manslaughter. I figure you probably might have some pretty good takes about
No,
this.
I think that's a fair charge. I think that was pretty obvious from the get-go. In fact, Tim agreed with that like 2 months ago as well when it first popped up. It's like based on everything he did, based on the fact that he's the producer of the movie, and ultimately responsible for safety on that movie, and he was also the guy that pulled the trigger. So I'd say it's an appropriate charge.
Very appropriate charge. I didn't know how people thought that this wasn't going to come down the road. Can you hear it?
More insight on this, we're going to be joined now by attorney Rich Roth.
Perfect.
I can. Can you guys hear it?
Hey,
if you can hear it, they can hear it.
So I want to turn to a statement that Alec Baldwin made during one of his many media interviews about this, where he essentially said,
about a statement.
I don't know whose fault this is, but I know it's not my fault. Is that a statement that is going to be helpful to him in this case?
It is, because let's not forget, and the SAG Actors Union has supported him.
Do you agree with that statement?
We have an armorer whose responsibility is to make sure that the gun has no bullets in it.
He agrees with Alec Baldwin saying that, I shouldn't be liable for this.
Of course I don't agree with that. Alec Baldwin says it's somebody's fault, but it's not my fault.
Yeah, like what? No, it was definitely your fault. You fucking pulled the trigger. You can't shoot that gun without. That gun can't shoot without the trigger being pulled.
Yeah. He pulled the trigger.
The armorer, Gutierrez Reed,
they
hands
had
the gun
this stupid
to
policy
David Hall,
with COVID, where they weren't letting everybody who should have been in that shoot be in the shoot, meaning the armorer couldn't be next to him or even that same room because that's too many people for COVID, apparently.
Oh, it was too many people for COVID? Why?
Yeah. So
that's really weird.
There was stupid restrictions on that set. It's his set. He's the producer. They had people that just quit. So there were people that had refused to work on a set. They also had previous recorded negligent discharges of firearms in that set. There were 2 other instances prior to him killing this woman where guns were shot that were supposed to be not actual firing guns. They're supposed to be blanks. Turned out they weren't blanks.
But yeah, and then we found out that they had like multiple instances of weapons that were on set that didn't have blanks in them. They had a whole bandolier full of real bullets. Yeah, it's like a fucked up situation.
To Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin is not supposed to open the gun and make sure there are blanks in it. He's entitled to rely on the people who are supposed to do their job. So it's going to be a tough sell by the prosecutor. And I do think that his statement that
guilty.
I don't know whose fault it is, but it's not mine, rings true, because it's not the actor's responsibility to make sure that other people do their job.
It's not the director's job to make sure that other people do their job. I mean, what the fuck? Where is Fox News getting these motherfuckers, dude? Like, I don't get that.
Yeah,
that's where I got my
job. He's the producer.
That's him entering the building right here when he was finally going to find out that he was going to get that involuntary manslaughter charge.
I mean, they're lucky it's involuntary manslaughter because I think there's some debate on that as well.
That's right. Some people. What? Why? What's the conspiracy on that? What conspiracies have you heard on that?
He had a public disagreement with this woman that same day.
Interesting. And then she ended up dead.
I think it's a bit of a stretch. I'm not one of the people that thinks this is premeditated, but there is that angle. Like some people are throwing that out there.
Who are these people?
Just people.
Internet people? Anybody in particular?
What?
Anybody in particular? YouTube channel?
Just people on chat.
What kind of chat?
What do y'all think? Do you think he did it? Do you think he did it on purpose or by accident because he's an idiot or what?
That's actually a good question. We should ask the chat. We'll ask them and then we'll start a poll.
Full grift segment?
Yes, we'll go full Griff segment, and then we'll move into the Griff segment. So if we'll say, what's the poll going to be? Is Baldwin guilty? Question mark. Ask our community. Wait, I should probably spell guilty right, my man. All right, there it goes. The poll is out there. You won't see it in the Restream chat, but it's in the YouTube chat. So we have the poll out there. Make sure that you vote out here on GriftCast IRL. We're just taking a nice little check to see what some people out there may or may not think about this. And yeah, I mean, right now we have CV thinking that he got paid to do it.
Yeah.
And then she also said, I think he did it on purpose, which is pretty strange. What do you mean about that?
By getting paid, I mean, he was the one funding the movie. So how was he getting paid?
Maybe outside sources. And the lady who died was somehow connected to Hill Dog. So I think it was a hit. Nathan needs to investigate this conspiracy. Nathan who? Nathan, who the fuck's Nathan? Nathan Slopeman? Nathan? You talking Lift the Veil, Nathan? That guy? Is that who you mean? You can't be serious. But I think she is serious, actually. I'll actually ask him if he wants to join. We live. If you want to join, we'll need to ask your thoughts on this whole situation with this lady that got shot by this one fool. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he's
got to join.
Yeah, I feel like he's actually kind of guilty, but everybody needs to go through the court of law. But I don't know. My legal brain is telling me that this shit is pretty much cut and dry. Is about as cut and dry as it gets, especially with the law in that state.
Guilty, right? Innocent until guilty, but should he be charged and go through trial? I think so.
So would you think it's going to be like he's never going to make it to trial? Like he might actually just like plead out before that actually happens?
Could happen. I don't know. It depends. He may have enough, like they're never going to put me away kind of idea in his head to actually want to go through trial.
Well, if he has that in his head, he's fucking wrong. The Joker, our one of the illustrious top grifties for the evening, says that my friend is a producer for Paramount and has been very involved in every aspect of production. I don't know how he does it, but when you meet him, it's clear he's made for the job.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, that's good. Well, maybe this guy knows a little bit more about what's going on in this particular situation. Maybe you could help him get him on the GriftCast anonymously, so that he can share his secrets of the set. Because, a lot of people in the Hollywood world probably got to be like, yeah, this should and could have never happened. What is this shit?
So this is on YouTube. This is a link to...
Hold on, let me get that fixed real quick.
That I was a producer on.
Wait, you're actually a producer on a show?
Yeah, it's a 6-part documentary that was on PBS.
Wow, it says the producer program.
Yeah.
7 years ago, 2015.
Yes, indeed.
36 views. Yeah. Alex Charles Magid? Magid?
Yeah, it's 36 views because it was on a different platform. I just told him to put it on here.
Oh,
but
okay.
Anyway.
You want me to play it?
If anyone's curious about what a producer does and what they're responsible for, that is talked about in this program. So we basically did a 6-part series on what does a producer in Hollywood actually do.
Interesting. Well, let's just
watch it for free. I'm losing money on this thing. Crazy.
I'm losing money on this thing. You're losing money on everything.
What is a producer?
Oh, what is a producer? Oh, there's an easy starting question.
The age-old question.
A producer is someone that makes movies.
Making a movie is literally jumping off a cliff with a budget and a script, and you have to get everything landed with a parachute by the end, or you're in trouble.
If you were building a house, a producer would be the contractor.
I think a producer is a traffic cop. A producer is a person who gets a lot of different people together, gets them all looking in the right direction.
A producer is like the, if you will, the conductor of an orchestra.
I liken it to a real estate developer. A producer does everything a real estate developer does, every single step. And at the end, he or she has a movie or a TV show instead of a shopping center or a condominium.
It's one of those job categories of when you're making a movie that is fairly undefined, or maybe better said, can be defined many different ways.
There are a number of different kinds of producers.
Well, a producer can be any number of things. It's probably the least defined job in Hollywood.
Well, you know, what a producer does is they move things to the next step.
A producer is the person who bears the ultimate responsibility for the project that's
undertaken. Does that say Beverly Hills Ninja Dumb and Dumber?
I think ultimately it reflects on the producer is how well did he make something.
A producer is someone who comes up with an idea and then has to figure out how to do it.
I'm laughing because nobody knows what a producer does. Everybody knows what an actor does, what a director does, what a writer does. Yeah, producer, the dictionary definition is a producer is one who produces.
So anyway, that's the whole series up on YouTube now. That's just the promo for it.
That's pretty cool. So wait, where is it also posted at?
Well, it was on Vimeo. That's where we had the
Vimeo.
I don't know, Vimeo or whatever. It's the place that most people that are actually doing video for like high-end, high-res video, not to show to people, but to get money to show.
Nice.
Yeah. But
well,
it's like after this many years, it just might as well all be on here.
It might as well, you know, if you already did all your Vimeo stuff, you might as well put it on YouTube, make it searchable, get a little bit of credit for it, lose some money. I mean, how can you lose money if it actually gets popular, you know?
It's not about being popular. It's more about
any of these people know Eliza Blue? Just stick that on the end of it. Fucking watch that shit fly, motherfucker!
Exactly.
And yeah, now you're learning secrets of YouTube. Like, you're learning the secrets, my friend. That's what we're here for.
You just stick that old shit on there. And put, did any of these people know Eliza Blue? We find out. The answer is no.
Next time. No, it'll be like those YouTube shorts now. If you've ever watched them, there's like part 1, part 2, and then you click into their fucking profile and there's no part 3.
Right.
Or sometimes it's just, so now I'm going to start making videos that are part 1, part 2, part 3. But then I'm going to like be like only part 2 and only part 3. Or only part 1 and only part 2. Or only part 1 and part 3. And then people are going to be furious. Yeah, and they're just going to be furiously looking for these number 2s, and there's just not going to be any 2s. And then there's going to become a conspiracy. And then the last one's going to be part 7. So it's always going to be parts 1, 3, and 7. And then they'll just never be
saying that
any
Helena
other parts.
Hutchins was Ukrainian.
What? Yeah, she was Ukrainian. That's what I heard. So maybe they busted her because she was Ukrainian. What conspiracy theorists you been listening to now, Sherry? Yeah, look at that. I mean, maybe
she knew too much.
She knew too much.
Her out.
That's right. So like Hillary Clinton came in and got her busted. I mean, I could see that. I could definitely think that I would be reading that on some kind of like propaganda website.
Totally.
Run by like the Kremlin or something.
Well, or YouTube. Yeah.
Or YouTube?
Or
yeah, definitely. Maybe even Facebook. That sounds like Facebook, actually. That's definitely Facebooky. Like most of the Hillary Clinton crowd or the anti-Clinton crowd still seems to be over there. Them and then all those weirdos that do all that other thing. Yeah.
Now, why aren't you streaming to Facebook right now?
I don't know.
I think GriftCast would go well on Facebook.
Yeah, well, I need to make a page for it actually.
Oh, okay.
And they're not letting me change the name of the page that I already got for Defango, so I could just stream it to my personal Facebook account, but that always is a crapshoot.
Yeah.
So I'd rather put it to
you
a
need
page.
to make a new one. that.
Yeah, I need to put a page for it.
Are you streaming on Twitch?
Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch.
Okay.
And then I was like streaming on D Live, but for whatever reason.
Anybody watching on Twitch?
Yeah, like one person.
Oh.
One lonely little Twitch person that's stuck over there watching video games but likes Twitch or whatever. Yeah. I just have so many fucking pages. Like, I don't want to make another one.
Hey, on your camera, make sure you have it set to 60 hertz.
It is.
Because I'm seeing some.
My waves.
On your eyes.
Yeah. There's not really much I could do to it. I tried to fix it, but I have it set to 60 hertz already. I have a 50 and 60 setting. Yeah. And it's actually something to do with the exposure.
Oh.
But for whatever reason, I have a Logitech Brio. For whatever reason, it doesn't go. It's set to be on FPS, but the streaming shit makes it something else. So I have to deal with it like this for now. Yeah, but you know what? Maybe I should do like a Facebook page or whatever for this shit. Now I just have to remember how to make a fucking Facebook page. What the fuck?
So we got, it's time for the next segment of Grift here.
Yeah, so we have another Grift segment that we have to go through?
I'm just keeping an eye on the clock. So every time it comes up, I'm just reminding you it's time for
Wait, you actually have a fucking clock for that shit?
Yeah, it's part of my Stream Deck. Do you not have that? It's a plugin on Stream Deck.
I don't have a Stream Deck.
Oh, well, that's why.
That's for rich people. What do I look like to you? I'm a grifter. I'm getting there. Eventually, I'll be a YouTube baron. Okay.
Yeah.
But right now, we're just a small fry in a big pond.
I got you.
So wait, should I do?
I live in Austin, so you're required to have a Stream Deck when you live in Austin.
Oh, cool.
You're required to stream if you live in Austin, so you're pretty much required for all this.
Oh, cool. So wait, hold on. I'm almost done making the page.
All right, cool.
But I need a category. I need a category though. What's the category?
Oh, I think it's got to be like current events.
Is there a current events category?
News, current events, politics, media.
It says currency exchange.
No.
News, newspaper, news media website.
That category. I don't know.
News media website.
There you go. That's a news media website right there.
There we go. There we go. We're the news.
Deborah Cook thinks
now we're the fucking news. Now we're the news. Now we just gotta set the name of the page. Wait. Page Health Fair contact website. YouTube.com.
Raymond Duncan says backlighting, dude. Backlighting.
Yeah, I know I need backlighting or whatever, but that costs money. That costs money. So we grift so we can pay the rent, and then we'll get the rest of that shit when we feel like it.
It's right. It's right.
So,
I'd love to move on to this one.
If you would like me to get backline to finish this shit up, you definitely need to be sending in more super chats and not less super chats. I mean, we've had 3 grifters so far, so we're doing a grift set. Yeah, we need to do a grift segment. So you know what? Now I have a little thing right here. See, I have the top griftees. Do you see that? Top griftees on the lower third.
Yeah.
Now check this out. Now we can go back through every super chat that we've gotten so far. These are the people that really make the world go round, you know. This is the real shit, my friends. And if you don't like it, or if you didn't know about it, now you know.
Yeah, Raymond, how about like sending in $5 to help buy the correct lighting?
Yeah, you know, like you want me to get some backlighting or whatever.
There we go, super chat.
Put it through, Doug. Put it through. Wait, somebody said a new super chat? A new super chat?
Sticker. There's a super sticker. Did you do that one yet?
Oh yeah, this is brand new top grifter over here. Look at that, Christina, super sticker
with the brush. Yeah.
Oh wow, it just like rates out the name of what it's supposed to be. But if I go look at it, oh yeah, if I look at it over on the Twitch or the chat over there for YouTube, I could actually see that.
Yeah, see, I can actually see it. He's got to use one of these super thin beanies.
What's wrong with my beanie?
It's thin.
This is the thin version of it. I have a thick version of it too. This is the inside beanie. This is my more
have a thick version. Let him buy you one.
Esque beanie. It's not letting me put my YouTube page in here. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to make this GriftCast page in it. Like this thing is fucking fighting me right now.
You gotta have a beanie if you're gonna do GriftCast.
It's like making me put in a website name. So
Yeah. Well,
whatever.
don't you have griftcast.superduper or something?
What? Yeah.
Did you not get
sure.
a griftcast one? Just put some fake one. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Sure. Right away.
Your website is twitter.com.
Connect your WhatsApp. What? Invite friends.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure. Wait, I'm not inviting any of my friends right now.
Yeah,
I got
millions
tons
of
of
friends
friends.
on Facebook.
I
Some
got
of us
tons
have
of
been
friends.
banned off Facebook, so we don't have any friends.
Well, it must suck to suck.
It does. It does. I've been banned off all the platforms, and thank God Elon Musk came in and unbanned everybody.
Yeah, thank God he did that.
Me.
Now we just need to change the page name somehow. I don't remember how to do that. Privacy, legal, page, manage,
maybe. Yeah.
Manage page.
Your page, maybe.
Your page. No.
Anybody remember this shit in chat?
Anybody remember how to do this shit? Wait, insight? No, that's insights. That's the overview.
Somebody's asking what happened to your green screen.
I still have it somewhere.
Somewhere?
It's like in the other room, I think. It sticks on my chair, but I could probably use it now and it'd probably work all right, actually. I miss that thing. I miss just being a disembodied floating head. That was my that was one of my favorite times for doing all of this shit.
Although I do like the view out of the back of my apartment.
Yeah. I just didn't like how it made my chair not movable, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, they really changed this whole thing. It used to just be like right under contact and basic
I have
info.
no idea. I haven't been on Facebook for like 3.5 years.
Yeah, me either. If I hit edit, page, bio, GriftCast.
I think they're trying to get you into the whole 3D environment like right away.
Yeah, I guess, or whatever.
The meta.
Facebook page.
Wait, it says GriftCast. Which part do you want to change?
Well, I want the URL.
Oh, the URL to say GriftCast. Yeah. Manage? Did you try manage up top?
I guess maybe it is GriftCast.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how this shit works because up here it just says profile ID.
Oh. Well,
hold on.
Anyone's on Facebook, see if you can find us.
Wait. Yeah, see, I've been on Facebook for so long and I still don't remember.
I have no idea what to do on Facebook.
Edit address for your page. Vanity URL.
CV, you were banned as well? That's cool.
How did you get banned from Facebook?
So it had nothing to do with COVID. This was all pre-COVID. But what was I talking about? I'm trying to remember what the hell I got banned for. It was clearly a topic that was not popular. What was it? I think it was something gun related. Honestly, I don't remember exactly anymore. It's like 3.5
Why were you
years ago.
posting about guns, dog?
Well,
were
they
you trying to
changed their
get
policy
banned?
apparently, and I was, correcting people.
Were you trying to get banned? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, somebody stole it.
GriftCast IRL. Yeah, there we go.
Got it.
Nice.
Uh-oh. Wait, hold up. Beep.
Yeah, hide that shit. You got that 3-letter password of yours is going to come out.
It's not 3 letters.
I mean, 4 letters.
All right, there we go. I finally figured it out. Somebody probably went in there and stole it right away.
They probably saw you doing this and then just stole it right from you. They
stole it right away.
They stream sniped it is what they did.
Those sons of bitches. It's all right. We got the IRL.
Yeah.
We got GriftCast IRL. Now we're really in the money. Well, let's test it to make sure it works. Yep, it works. So yeah, we could go put it out there, dude.
Sweet.
We got it, dude. GRIFTCAST IRL, baby.
Griftcasting all the way.
But you know what? I got the cash tag for it though, dude. GRIFTCAST. I'm not even joking. Cash tag is GRIFTCAST. See right there. Tell anybody when we switch the name, we go all in. When we pull an Eliza Blue, we go full. Okay.
Totally.
And you know what? They can't even say that we're talking crap at this point. You know, we're just doing what they do. We're just doing what they do. And we may or may not be doing it better. I'm not sure.
Honestly, we don't really know what the truth is.
The truth of what?
So most likely, we're probably correct in Eliza.
Most likely, huh?
But then we may not be. So, you know, talk to your doctor. That's probably the best course of action.
Yeah, make sure you talk to your doctor.
And they'll help you determine whether Eliza Blue is a dirty, lying, cheating, you know what.
And if they've ever had relations with her or anything like that, it's not like they're going to fucking tell you anyway. They're not going to fucking tell you anyway, okay? So you might as well just...
You made your head a little bigger. I got to fix this one.
Wait, I didn't make my head a little bigger. I haven't moved my head at all. I just moved in closer.
Oh, well, I'll fix it. There we go.
I'm trying to add this Facebook page that I just created for this for this fucking meme that I did. Just because I wanted to.
Are we doing it?
It's going. It's right now. I just flipped it.
Sweet.
Now I'm flipping it on.
People who are not
no, wait, it's not on yet. I just flipped I flipped the switch. Now it's sending data. So hold up. It says it's streaming on Facebook now. So like I'm flipping to the GRIFTCAST IRL page. I don't see no posts.
Nope.
Facebook's a fucking liar. Wait, no, wait, right here where it says live.
Yeah, there we go. It's
holy shit balls. Holy shit balls.
I'm I'm still on Facebook.
Look at that. And then we can go to GRIFTCAST right here. We got to share it on the GRIFTCAST page though. Yeah. Share it. And then like it. Yeah. All right, cool. Now if we go back to GRIFTCAST page. Now it's on the page. You see, look at it, dude. We're fucking good at we're fucking good at this, dude.
I'm good at motivating you, that's for sure.
Are you good at motivating me, or are you just like
having other people
are you just trolling the fuck out of me and getting me to do shit? It seems like you're just trolling the fuck out of me.
Hey man, that's what I do for work.
Stop teaching people how to get me to do shit. I don't like it. I don't like it because then people start expecting things out of me, and I don't like being expected.
Right. You know what else you need? You need a little, a little graph somewhere on top here that shows progress of donations on GRIFTCAST towards your next goal.
Really? The goal? There is no goal. The goal is to be grifting constantly.
No.
So
what you do?
There should be never any goal because the goal is never ending.
How this works. You don't understand how this works. You keep the graph always at 62%, and you just keep increasing the goal amount. You see, that way, as people donate money, they're like, "Oh, that's legit," because you know it used to be like 62% of $100. Now it's 62% of $150 because I gave $2. So that seems legit.
That seems very manipulative.
No, that's legit.
I love
it. You're mistaking the word legit.
That seems very manipulated, live and legit, and I would like to start doing this.
It's the beauty of griftiness.
The griftiness. Okay, so like you know, like I'm really trying to learn everything there is to know about how to grift correctly online. We're just trying to apply what we know about this stuff in order to like be ultra grift. So like you know, any input is important for any of the people. I got to get my profile picture up in here. So we're looking all legit.
So do you really think, CV, that Eliza had a problem as a child? I think she had a problem as an adult.
Yeah, I think she's had a lot of problems as an adult.
Her childhood sounded beautiful.
Yeah, it sounded like she didn't have a single problem in her childhood at all.
She's growing up in the ranch in a nice, rich, first, upper class community. Parents that love each other and her.
Did they really love each other though?
A brother.
Did they really love each other? See, look, we learned all this shit.
Oh yeah,
so much great shit.
Buy that.
In that one little second, and then you should buy this right here. Oh, we should do. We're supposed to be doing grift segments, so don't forget to buy yourself a
Every
3-pack of emergency poncho.
You should buy it. Totally.
And you want to make that guy lose money right there. You just look at him in his tracksuit.
People want to make me lose money. I know.
Yeah, so just don't even trip, homie. We got you. We will make sure that you make no money on buying any ponchos or selling any ponchos.
That's right. It's a 3-pack. Don't forget, it's a 3-pack.
Yeah, you could buy one poncho and you could sell the other 2 ponchos for $10 a piece, and you made money.
Yeah,
easy.
It's even a dual-purpose poncho.
Oh, is it a dual-purpose poncho? Wow, that's pretty.
Purpose, yeah.
It's pretty interesting. They say LTV just posted a clip that vindicates Britney. Why are we trying to vindicate Britney?
Vindicates Britney?
Who the fuck is Britney? Are you talking about Britney Venti?
Or which Britney? Or are you talking about Eliza?
I don't know. Let's see. Bad Delta 8 trip? No, I don't see any new videos from him. 24 minutes ago. Buried clip. Is that a buried clip? That's the clip that we showed earlier today.
Buried. Yeah, I think we went through that, didn't we?
Yeah, that's the show. That's the clip that fucking.
Yeah, I saw that earlier today.
Yeah, we saw that earlier today from Chrissy Mayer.
Well, no, I watched the actual clip that's from.
And yeah, the video is still actually up.
Yeah,
from that clip.
It is
actually, because I know I saved the link for it or whatever. Because it's like.
And the guy was like, he thought he was a friend of hers.
Yeah, he thought that they were going to be like all tater chips and potato salad or whatever.
Well, I don't know if that's allowed to be said on Twitch, though.
What, tater chips and potato salad? Why not? What's wrong with that on Twitch?
There's certain things that are banned because they're utilized by certain girls on Twitch.
Neighbors will decide if the child is ready to consent and
oh wait here, I'll
certainly acknowledge that there are many people who are 13, 14, 15 that have sex with an adult and then feel as if they were taken advantage of too.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so let's focus on the worst.
Yeah,
okay, so let's pretend like we all have our like utopia. So if I could answer this in utopia, right? In my like perfect ANCAP utopia, each community and each so it'd be each caregiver, parent, and community, including teachers, potential faith leaders, and neighbors, will decide if the child is ready to consent and look at the child's behavior. Do they have a job? How is their education going? Are they cognitively available to have sex with this individual? And then also look at the history of the individual as well. So does this individual have a history of abuse? And then you go from there.
Certainly acknowledge that there are many.
Wow. Oh yeah. So what do you think? Do you agree or disagree with her?
Insane. What the hell is she talking about? Community organizers.
Yeah, let's let the community organize with a 13-year-old.
Like, if somebody at 14 thinks that they ought to be having sex with an adult, they can do that right now. They have to get emancipated from their parents first.
And have to be able to prove they're emancipated.
Guardian, then you get to make that choice without your parents having to override you. Okay? That's number one. Number two, if somebody is madly in love with somebody who's older than them, leave the United States. Most countries, the age of consent is 15 or 16.
Like Mexico.
Yeah. Or all of Europe, except the Vatican, which was 12 until recently.
Yeah, they got into a little trouble.
There's a lot of marriages happening in the Vatican.
Apparently.
Apparently.
So yeah, that's an interesting little clip. Another thing I wanted to look into was the fact that our poll actually came through.
Yeah.
Looks like everybody thinks that Alec Baldwin's guilty. 92% of people out of
Holy
49
shit.
votes voted yes.
That's
Only 7%.
substantial.
5 people voted no.
Yeah.
That's a pretty substantial vote right there. You guys want to see that dude fry? That's a damn. What happened to fucking innocent before proven guilty?
Yeah. Well, the way I phrased it is, I think he absolutely should be charged. We don't know if he's going to be guilty or not.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's been charged, so that's 100% official. Now they're probably going to be proceeding to some kind of court thing, so he's probably going to be looking for some type of plea deal. But for a manslaughter charge in that state, what is the history on that type of deal for this type of situation? And I honestly know nothing about that.
Yeah, I have no idea, because that's Arizona.
No, it's New Mexico.
Or New Mexico. Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, so it seems like it's pretty cut and dry, but I guess everybody in the chat feels the same thing. Yeah, no, he's just gonna end up in jail for like a year or two, probably.
Yeah, a year with like 5 years of community service.
Or like some other thing that he's gonna have to actually do, which makes sense. Makes sense.
He'll film a video called "Gun Safety" with Alec Baldwin. That'll be his sentence.
That would actually be kind of fucking hilarious if you really thought about it, because that's exactly what I thought.
Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction. If he actually gets jail time for real, he's absolutely going to shoot a Saturday Night Live episode of Trump going to prison.
You think so?
Oh yeah,
but it's gonna be him in real life.
Yeah. They'll have a crew come in from NBC into his prison to shoot that episode.
I bet. So 5 hours ago, Libs at TikTok said, "Wow, these comments, Elon Musk, what's happening? Put my account on private because apparently that's the only way people will see your tweets.
Oh, yeah.
Something is wrong." It's funny.
Yeah, there's something wrong, Musk. Not what you think, though.
Yeah, it's definitely not what you think. Something's wrong. People are saying Yoel Roth and the FBI are leaving their traps everywhere. No, I don't think that it's that.
I think it's Yelena Roth. What's her name?
Yelena Roth?
Yeah, Yelena.
Yelena Roth, the new girl, is in the mix.
The new Roth, same as the old Roth, yeah.
Yeah, they censored old Fang Diesel, and now everybody's doing a silent protest where they're not mentioning me, but everybody knows why they're fucking doing it.
On my Twitter. Let me flip it over to private mode. How do I do that? Profile.
Gotta go settings and privacy, and then after you click on settings and privacy, there's visibility or something. I don't know.
Settings and privacy. You're right about that.
Yeah. So settings and privacy, and then I think it's privacy and safety, and then audience and tagging.
Oh, see who sees you? Is that the one?
Yeah, so under audience and tagging. So after you get to privacy and safety, audience and tagging, and then you should be able to get through that.
Yeah, protect your tweets. Turn on protected. Protesting.
Yeah, everybody's fucking protesting right now because not only that, but it's once your tweets are locked, your tweets actually do seem to show up way more in people's feeds.
That's
and hilarious. I mean, I'm getting people that just barely followed me or whatever. And, now I'm going to go try to follow some more people or whatever. Because I don't want to set off the automated shit or whatever.
I'm surprised you didn't come back as Jack Murphy 72.
I wanted to, I was going to say off of the other name, Tony Baloney, but I just went with this one because I figured be fine for a little bit. Be fine for a little bit.
You eventually again.
Yeah, I mean, that's duh. But we'll just have to worry about it. And then this, you'll probably want to fucking check this shit out. Yeah, there's some crazy shit happening, I guess, in this I don't know. I guess Fair and Balanced was talking some shit the other day, and then some other person put together some shit, and then Jeremy from the Cornering went live and was watching it.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like funny because I mean, yeah, they're creating drama, but ain't nobody watching no GriftCast videos. Yeah, I see you, Jeremy. But
Dude,
here it is.
Jeremy, a number of times that I've watched him when he's live streaming,
he said
he's had a
something
few
though.
drinks because he streams drunk.
Yeah, of course, just like everybody else does.
Like, fuck you, Tim Pool. Fuck you and your mother. I mean, it's just like he just goes off the handle.
Yeah, well, this is where it was here at the end. Somebody sent this video to him, and they're obviously just trying to create drama in itself. But like, I guess some people have been talking shit. But this is here. I'll just play the video. If I
Sorry about the language.
And we're not getting paid.
So it's about money?
I'm done. I am done. Done. The
And I've
laziest
noted-
people on this fucking planet, and I can tell you from DC, are political fucking pundits. You want to know why? They literally copy and paste work from real hard working people.
Uh-oh.
I'm 35. I got nothing fucking left to lose, folks.
Why do you talk like
Nothing
this?
left to lose.
Sorry
I give
about
a
the language.
fuck. I'm gonna leave it at that.
She's 36. I'm like
But,
a year older than she is.
Here's
Actually,
one
no,
thing
we're the
that I
same
will
age.
say,
We're same age.
and I don't mean any fucking drama.
Yes, you do.
I mean zero fucking drama.
Why do you talk like this?
But I do mean this when I say, Jeremy, where's the fucking thank you?
Are you serious? Bro.
Drama.
She's been texting me all day about how she's a ride or die girl. I'm dead fucking serious.
Well, yeah, I don't know what happened, bro. I was just like overnight.
You know she
Apparently,
apologized already, right?
yeah, I know. I was gonna show that next
Oh,
or
okay.
whatever, but
Right.
like then she did an apology stream for like an hour, after
yeah.
this, and I was like,
The actual
what the fuck?
apology is about 5 minutes, so.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
I was like, what is happening right now? Like, I guess I haven't gone that
I
far
don't
into
know.
anything. I mean, obviously, I've already talked enough shit to, make
Yeah.
it so that people are gonna put me on their shows or whatever. That's totally fine or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I get it. Nobody owes me anything. Everybody
On
can
that
be
note,
shitty.
Who's gonna super chat? Because it's time. We're
Yeah, we need
hitting
one.
That grift timer here.
Yeah, the grift timer's coming
Need
up.
some
We need to
super
have
chats
some
coming in
numbers.
before the video keeps going.
Yeah, seriously. Well, I'm gonna keep playing the video, but we need
I
to
mean,
have
nobody
some,
owes
do
him
some more.
anything, but you really should.
Yeah, you
send some
really
money.
should, because like the show's called GriftCast IRL, and unless we're getting super chats all the time, it doesn't make
You
sense.
don't even have a stream deck. I mean, Jesus fucking
She's
Christ.
a cloud goblin.
Jeremy has like 14 stream decks.
Oh no, this is why I don't work with other YouTubers.
The grift clock is always accurate.
This is why I don't work with other YouTubers.
Oh.
This is literally what Jeremy did to Tim Cass just a couple days ago.
She texted
And now
me at
he's going, no, when somebody
12
does that to
p.m.
him.
at night.
What did he do this over Timcats for, though?
He had a live stream when he was drunk, and somebody brought up, most people on Jeremy's chat are Tim Cass haters. Beady Man, the bald guy, whatever they want to call him. And Jeremy got into the whole rhythm, like, yeah, man. Yeah, those guys, they're making money. They ought to be doing more, blah, blah, blah. And just, it was one of those kind of moments where I'm pretty sure if he watched himself in the morning, he'd be like, oh, I hope nobody watched this.
Private. Yeah.
Actually, it's a good question. I don't know if he leaves his live streams up or not for VODs. Because I've watched them live a few times. I've never watched the replay of his live stream.
There's some of them are up there, but there doesn't seem to be a whole lot.
Does he take them down or not? Because I don't know.
I don't know, actually.
I'm
some
not
of them are
kidding you.
Huh.
I'm from Chicago. I ride or die. What Tim Pool is doing because we trumped him in the story. Frick him. I made it very clear on Twitter that you already came forward and said you messed up. Anytime, let me know if you need Twitter backup. Oh, Farron. Oh. She texted me 5 more times.
So now he's going to make a big deal out of it.
Trust me, I'm journalism.
Yep, he's going to make a big deal out of it.
Drama.
Well, it seems like there is a big deal being made out of it. But then it's funny because he kind of goes like, I did a thread. I spent all this time putting together this thread. And I'm just like...
The whole point of this thread I spent all morning doing was to make an ironclad case.
Okay, pause it.
To unban the creators that were banned.
Okay, hold on. The whole point of him spending time, and it's not really him. He's got 3 people working for him. It's them.
Yeah,
building this thread so he could copy and paste it into Twitter was because he didn't want all the views going to other people now that he's back on Twitter. All these little tiny channels,
100%,
who shall go nameless,
everyone,
are getting all the views right now. And Jeremy was off Twitter and he couldn't deal with it. And so he decided to delete his tweet to get back on Twitter, not just to sell more coffee, which, you know, more power to him. Coffee's not bad. Buy it. Use the promo code GRIFTCAST when you buy Jeremy's coffee. Make sure you do that. Get a discount.
Yeah, make sure you do that. Let me put that up on the thing right there.
Put that code up on the screen, man.
Let me get that fucking code up, dude. Make sure you're buying that coffee, bitches.
Yeah. It's grifting time. But
it's grifting time.
But Jeremy, I mean, look at it from his standpoint. He's off. He's off of Twitter. He's watching one of the biggest dramas melting Twitter right now. And he doesn't get to participate in it on Twitter. Yes, he's participating on YouTube. He's already got 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube. He's already got plenty of money coming in there. But on Twitter, he can't get. So what is the solution? All right, you guys need to put together an expose for me so that I can own this story.
Yeah, mind you.
As soon as I'm back, I'm going to own this story. Figure out who all said what. We'll just put it all into my folder and I'll post it all. And it'll be the full, complete, like, here's what happened and here's where the grift came from Eliza. That's what he did. So I'm not quite sure how he's equating him doing that after everybody else already did it to somehow like this is him doing his work to help.
Not to mention that he did this when my thread was still up, never made a point out, mention, or anything to anything that I did. He's just like, no, I'm just going to put all of it together now and put it all up. And it's like within like less than 30 minutes of my shit going out or his shit going out, you know, I'm getting banned, right? And then since then, you know, like I did email him, say, hey, I fucking got banned. Here's the emails or whatever that you asked for. And then I've basically gotten silent. So to him, it's probably a situation where he's like, well, this is perfect. Fucking Defango's gone. I don't have to worry about him anymore. And I could just, you know, own the fucking story completely, which I don't have a problem with, right? Like, it's fine. You know, this shit happens. I've been shit on like that before a bazillion times. You know, I've been stolen from a bazillion times, but essentially it's not my story. So I don't really fucking care.
Well, no, I mean, and somebody did mention that this Defango guy just got it from somebody else anyway.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. Oh, he just got it from somebody else anyway. But that's just because they can't go back and find any of my old work because I've lost my account. So
not only that, you actually knew this girl back when she was hotter.
Yeah, back when she was actually hot. I knew this girl. And none of them care about that. None of them care about, you know, my portion of the story where I'm like, yeah, I totally saw this bitch fucking grooming young people for fucking artists and shit. But yeah, they don't give a shit about that. So it's fine or whatever. You know, the damage has already been done in so many ways.
For you for a later segment here, but for the time being, make sure you use that GriftCast code when you buy Jeremy's coffee.
Yeah, make sure you use the GriftCast code to buy Jeremy's copy so that you actually have that if you would like to. So if you think about it, you know, like this is cool because it takes a lot of the pressure off of, you know, me. I don't have to worry about this at all anymore, right? I could completely be out of the story until, you know, the article comes out, and then people are going to basically just either say, oh, he was full of it, or no, he was not full of it. So what are we supposed to do at this particular juncture other than just say, ha? Now, it is kind of shitty that Jeremy is like, you know, kind of taking that video from Farron out of context, because it's obviously sent by like somebody that hates Farron very much, who literally clipped it just so that they could create more drama within the situation. And it's like, you know, Farron's making a fucking documentary about this shit. Okay, cool. So she's going to keep making the fucking documentary. It's not even going to stop or anything like that. No. But what is Jeremy going to do? He is not making a documentary. He is just going to basically redistribute the details that everybody else collected. He's not going to quote anybody. He's not even probably going to link, or I think he actually did link that Sexy Sky Rose's thread within something that he did. But, you know, ultimately for him, it's just like, I want to own the story at this point. And if we look at what Timcast said, he said that he's got Shane Cashman going and talking to Eliza, then going and talking to the quartering, and then possibly talking to Brittany Venti. Yeah. So the whole Timcast operation is completely engaged on this one little thing, and we even have extraneous individuals of high caliber that are associated to it. And you're trying to tell me it's not all the setup, right?
Yeah. Well, and I do think that having Shane Cash go out there is the best thing that Timcast can do right now, because he's somewhat, you know, a third party.
This is true.
He does work for Tim, but he is at least what I would call a journalist. He's not a drama king.
Yeah, this is Farron's, I guess, video right here. I just put it up in the background.
This is the apology?
She did her apology. I'm not playing the audio for it right
don't
now.
play the whole thing. It's too damn
But
long.
she's got, I don't even know where she makes the apology in that shit.
It's like 6 minutes in or something.
And what does this do? You know? And it sucks because it's taken out of context. Yes, I look like an asshole.
Yeah, she says it's out of context.
Because again, I'm just ranting with my audience, which
everything's
is
out of
something
context.
I've been doing during my editing sessions. And I have no excuse other than I'm sorry. I just wish that the clip showed the rest of it.
Yeah, I don't know where this live stream allegedly came from either. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, her apology, I guess, is pretty good.
You know,
40 minutes.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't have to do it, but she did, like, you know, did it because it is important. But, you know, that is going to hurt. I guess it does hurt her in some way, because now Jeremy's people are just going to be like, oh, she's a clout goblin.
Asking, which thread did Brittany get suspended? Was she replying to your thread, or did she just have a completely separate independent direct message?
No, Brittany, the first message she sent to sent to Eliza was a big message with my thread attached, and then the second two messages were screenshots of that World Star Hip Hop video that came after. Yeah, so like those were not attached. The World Star Hip Hop video was attached, but I did not take any of those. I didn't go that deep into the nudies and stuff, because obviously the point was to get people to go start looking at that shit for themselves and then get all crazy about it, as opposed to just me giving everybody everything, so then they could just take it, take it away and then rerun with it, right? Because like this is a huge fucking problem in the grift space, like, right? Like, I'm a grifter now, so I can talk about this. They don't have to like me or put me on their shows or anything. Yeah, but, you know, we'll talk about the insider secrets, is that they can't just have something that's going to last for a week. It got to last for more than a week, and they got to be able to run with it. And then the way that I did my shit, you know, I did it originally under a different name specifically to make sure that I could stay up longer. And when I switched the name, it was specifically to give a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. So when they see Defango, most of them are going to know what that means. So they're going to do everything that they can to take it out of my hands and take it for themselves. And now they're doing exactly what I want.
But you knew that was going to happen. I mean, that was...
Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. So they're doing what I want, and I'm happy about it. But at the same time, you know, it's like, at the end of the day, they make me more and more right about what I'm saying about this whole entire situation as a whole, when, you know, like, I'm more than happy to work with them for free just for a little shout out every now and then. And I will continue doing it, but eventually, you know, like, the power dynamic is going to flip and somebody's going to have to say something, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's true. So somebody,
but I like it though.
Eliza gushing over the reporter on Timcast. I don't know if it's worth doing the search for that segment unless somebody wants to paste or send
Timcast
a direct link to with the time code, because that might take a while to find.
For what? Was it from tonight?
It was from Tim Pool's show when she was on Tim Pool last time. The clip of her gushing apparently over the reporter who's now going to be interviewing her. But I will tell you this, whoever said that, Sean, I think that's not necessarily a bad thing, because if she feels like she likes him, he's in her corner, she's gonna be more likely to answer things without holding back. And that's not to say that that's all he's going to report on, because this guy, he is a journalist by trade. He was hired for Tim Pool Cast. He wasn't just some dude that was a skateboarder, which seems to be what most people at Timcast Studios are. They're like skateboarders who were clingers on to Tim, and then Tim started making money, so he started hiring them. This guy was an actual reporter for I can't remember who, but he's done, like he's got a journalism background. So I don't know, obviously, what his story is going to come out looking like. But if he talks to Jeremy's going to lay into a lot of the stuff that he doesn't like with Liza. And if he does end up talking to Brittany, I think Brittany will add to it. I hope he talks to more folks that are that have actually had Eliza on their shows, because to some extent these are the real victims here. I mean, I'm like excluding actual victims of trafficking that are not going to be taken seriously now thanks to Eliza. Aside from those people, the people that Eliza directly lied to, if she did lie, we don't know. Maybe she didn't lie. You know, we gotta sit on the fence here, guys, because we're
GRIFTCast. We're GRIFTCast. We're fence sitters. You know what? We're not on Farron's side. We're not Jeremy's side. We're not on nobody's side. We're on our side. Give us the fucking money. And also buy Jeremy's coffee, because, you know, like, we're not on his side, but we are here.
I don't know if Cassandra rubs Tim's feet, but I wouldn't be surprised, because they do hang out quite a bit, like outside of work. When they were in DC for the skate event, Cassandra was out there. Like, I don't think she skates, but she was out there. Yeah.
Well, no, that was Lydia, actually. That's Lydia, the one that was rubbing his feet.
Oh, rubbing his feet? Oh,
giving
Lydia
him back
did more than
rubs.
rub his feet. I'm pretty sure about that.
Do you think he rubbed his little back too?
I think there might have been some more contact than just feet, but I don't think he fucked her.
Well, the other thing I heard is that what's his face, Crossland, actually dated Eliza.
Oh, really?
That's by way of Kiwi Farms and the Rocco Castorio crew. I remember Rocco used to work with them.
When they were talking on the first time she was on Timcast, it seemed like he didn't know who the hell she is.
Oh, really? Or maybe he was just acting like that?
I don't know.
Because he's a fucking dickbag?
He may have forgotten, because his brain is fried.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously like totally fried, but
he is fried. But it certainly looked like he didn't know who she was. So I don't know, man.
I don't know. I'm just saying that's the hot goss from Kiwi Farms, and that's from months before, actually almost a year and a half before any of this stuff that went down. There was a couple of threads that were linking to stuff that Rocco Castorio was saying around the time the Tim Pool Stole My Cat era thing was happening. And Rocco was like, yeah, Ian and what's it called, that Eliza Blue chick have been going steady or whatever. And there's only one Ian there, and that's Crossland. So, I mean, it's got to be him.
I would assume that if there was any kind of romantic shit happening there, she would have been a guest on a lot more frequently.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they broke up and that's why they haven't been bringing her back on. Maybe they broke up right before the first one, but they already had it set up, and that's why Baby Cross was around. And then the second time,
I don't know, man.
You know,
that just seems less likely to me. That's all.
Yeah, it does seem less likely to me, but you know, like there's no policy there. We don't know, dude. Maybe Crossland's really into online chat babes.
Yeah.
And maybe the whole girlfriend aspect of it was them like making a joke about his like, you know, debilitating cam girl addiction.
Wait, who's?
I don't know. I'm just making shit up right now. This is
Okay.
GriftCast or whatever. So, you know, like it doesn't have to be true. We're here to make money. We need to say
Right.
shit to get more viewers and to make money. Okay. Like, don't you understand that this is how this is how this works? All right. So, you know, we have to misrepresent what we say and do on a daily basis in order to.
You're not touching anybody's feet, Christina. Well, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah. Why are you touching people's feet? You don't like feet?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't have a problem giving somebody a foot rub.
That's kind of nice when you give somebody a foot rub. They usually enjoy it.
I mean, their feet better not fucking stink. If your feet stink, I'm gonna fucking throw your feet back in your fucking face,
Yeah.
bitch. Be like, fucking clean those goddamn things. What the fuck?
And
what did you
yeah,
just
guys,
take
remember,
your goddamn
while
shoes
Tim-
off? Wash your feet, bitch. Sorry.
While Tim wears a beanie, like your host here, you know, he is running a $10 million company.
That's right.
And
So I could run a $10 million company in a
Power
beanie
is
easy.
attractive to women and some men, but definitely a lot of women. So I think Tim is looking a lot more attractive today than he did 10 years ago.
Having all that less hair and shit too.
I don't think he had much hair 10 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Well, how old is that cat now?
34.
Oh, so he's younger than me and more successful than me. That's pretty cool. I mean, well, if I could ever get those Bitcoin hard drives back, I'd actually be more successful than him. But
be worth more than 10 million.
Yeah, probably more than 50.
Well,
Shit.
At this point, are you sure about that? I don't know about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
At the
Easy.
peak for sure.
Easy. At one point, I was a billionaire, dude.
I thought you lost 30 Bitcoins.
I said that was on Mount Gox.
Yeah.
I never mentioned how much was on all of the hard drives.
Oh, so you just don't want to talk about your past because, you know, it
I just don't want to talk.
What you're saying?
It upsets me because it's still there, but the hard drives don't boot.
But you're not going to name anybody, is what you're saying. You're not.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
we
not
don't
going to
know who
name
has the hard
anybody.
drive.
I'm just quietly
hard drive.
waiting for the technology to repair them to come out so that
Did
I
we
can
not
be
ask your agent
one
if
of the
you were
richest
allowed to
people
talk about
ever
hard drives?
that ever fucking lived. So Elon Musk, everybody be like, "Oh, Elon Musk is rich," and I'd be like, "Elon Musk." But
Yeah,
you know,
well, I'm definitely not rich. I had 4 Bitcoins that got lost.
everybody's like, "Where are those fucking hard drives?" We're
Yeah,
like, they're
right.
literally just sitting in a box. Fucking, they're useless. It's garbage. So you know,
Yep. Mine
that's
are in
why
the
I tell
garage.
people I'm more successful than anyone you know, and I'm also equally as dumb for
more
other
so, maybe.
reasons.
Yeah.
Maybe even more so. You know, how did I know that these hard drives were just gonna fucking stop working after sometimes like.
Where's the drives?
Where's the fucking drives?
Send me your drives.
Restore
I'll
your
help you
data.
restore
Yeah,
your
I'll
data.
send me your drives. I'll fucking restore that for you. Yeah, sucker. So you gonna try? You gonna get your Bitcoin miners all together and then crack my password, motherfucker? Is that what you're trying to do, motherfucker? No, that money's always gonna stay burnt on the chain forever because fuck everybody. It's all right though. You know, I still have Dogecoins. I still got my Doge.
Are you a Dogecoin millionaire?
I love Dogecoin, dude. I think one day that shit's gonna go to the moon. Best example of a cryptocurrency that does its job in the world, still to this day, and it's worth it's worth 9 cents, my dude. 9 cents, bro. Woo! All I needed to go is $1. He's all like, this guy's all like, you don't trust me? Fuck no, I don't trust you. Not with that shit.
Yeah.
You think I'm going to let you do that shit with me not being there?
Make a donation right now, then the trust factor would go up a lot.
Yeah, like if you were to donate me, you know, some money, my trust level in you will go up. But like my trust in you is inversely related to the amount of donations that you offer. So
that's true. I mean, that's true for everybody. Honestly, that's how it usually works.
Yeah, if you want me to take you seriously, you're going to throw money at me like you throw money at everybody else. And don't tell me that you don't. I fucking lurk in the chats, bitches. I fucking see what you guys are up to out there, and I am jealous, okay? I am jealous, and that's why we changed our fucking name. I see hundreds, 200s. Y'all are acting like y'all are acting like you're all poor and shit.
But Tim Pool's making like 25 grand an hour in donations. On top of the actual YouTube fees, on top of the memberships in his private club.
Yep. On top of all of that shit, he's making buku bucks, which is good for him, which is why YouTube keeps him around. Cause like literally their revenue would tank, like fucking tank if they got rid of him. Yeah.
Oh, he is the highest average live cast that they've got, like on a daily average basis. There are live casts that do more that only happen occasionally. But as an average, he's higher than anybody else right now.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, how much longer is that going to hang out? Do you think that the Shane Cashman story is going to change anything? Move the needle anything?
Nah. I mean, you look at it this way. He's making more money than he was before the whole Jack Murphy situation.
Which is crazy.
Did that affect him negatively? No.
No. This is going to affect him negatively. Maybe it'll like affect his trust and credibility, but like people are still going to just be throwing the money out there.
Hires a professional booker.
Oh, you mean you hope he fires Cassandra Fairbanks and actually hires somebody good?
Fire her, let her do a different job, but booking should be done by somebody that's qualified to do booking, and she's not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, nobody's really qualified over there at Timcast, but they're still doing all of it.
Well, Shane's about the closest they got.
Agree to disagree.
Why?
I mean, he's the closest that nobody. I don't think any of them are qualified. I think I didn't even think Cashman's. Well, I mean, here's the line. Everybody in Timcast is like down here in the qualification line. Here's Ann. Shane Cashman's like right here. But that's just my opinion. That doesn't matter to anyone.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, if it's anything like that Yee article, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, dude, it's a fucking hard-hitting journalism you got here, motherfucker. Goddamn, so glad that I waited for you guys to fucking talk about this shit. But that's just me. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a puff piece. It's gonna be a puff piece, bro. It's gonna be a puff piece, bro. You know it's going to be a puff piece.
It is likely, but we don't know yet. Let's see what happens.
All right. Well, you say that it's not going to be, and then I'm going to say it's going to be, and then we'll meet in the middle somewhere.
Well, I'm just trying to ride the fence, man. That's all I'm doing.
Oh, I know. I'm riding the fence too. I think they're going to knock it out of the park or suck really big wiener on it. I'm not sure. You know, I'm just right on the middle of the fence, accepting super chat donations for my fence riding. Because actually, after a while of sitting on the fence this long, people are like, God, what do you have, balls of steel? How do you stay up there for that long? It's gotta hurt after a while. And that's when I tell people, like, actually, yes, my balls are made out of steel. Now you know. Now you know. You're going to kick me in the balls, and then you're going to look me expecting me to like be killed over in pain, and I'm just going to be all like,
yeah.
You think that's the first time that somebody's tried to do that one?
What, kick you in the balls? You might like that, for all I know.
Yeah, I'd be like, balls of steel, man. It's not going to hurt. You're going to break your foot. Don't do it. Stop. I've ridden the fence my entire life.
Lucky Burrito says that they're talking about balls on that stream as well.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That Lucky Burrito seems like they like to talk like balls about that stream over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They seem like they like talking about it. We went on their stream and talked to them.
What's the next? You want to give a little preview of what the next grift's going to be?
The next grift?
Profiling. What are you going to come up with next?
Oh, I'm probably going to have to go back over that Ian Miles Chong character because I did get a pretty good reaction out of him. And since now we're in GriftCast, we can actually do like a GriftCast profile on him. So I'm planning on, putting something together on him, going back over that Mario guy. And then, I need to take a cue from like Jeremy at the Cord Ring. And honestly, I just need to like start stealing everybody else's stuff and redistributing it so I fucking own it. I need to own the links on all this stuff.
I mean, if you
I gotta own all the marketing links, dude. That's the way I gotta do it.
You look at what Jeremy's strategy is, and that's a brilliant one. The guy is absolutely brilliant in this. He puts out 6 videos a day, and he does that by having his people sitting there looking at Twitter all day long. And as soon as they spot something developing, then he quickly jumps on it, and they put together a nice little piece. And then that piece gets posted to Twitter, and now he owns the topic. And then that means, you know what? That means he can sell coffee.
So what you're saying is that I just have to be able to outdo his entire crew, just like I outdid the entire Timcast crew.
It's not a big crew.
So, I just have to do the work of 3 people by myself and I'll be all right. Well, wait a minute. Aren't I already doing that?
Well, yes, but you have to be on the other side of the grift.
Yeah, so now I have to be on the other side of the grift now. So now I have to sell coffee.
It's time for the next grift segment.
Yeah. We got
coffee. Should we get some coffee moving?
Yeah, we should get some coffee moving. I think that's probably a good fucking idea. Oh, you know what? I closed the coffee link, so I gotta get that back up. Coffee brand coffee.
Yeah. Hey, you're beating Jeremy at his own game because you're selling his fucking coffee for him.
Is that? I don't think that's how that works, sir.
Oh well, I don't know. It sounded good to me.
I don't know, but yeah, if you guys drink coffee, make sure that you go get the most amazing, fair trade, organic, badass roasted.
It's actually fair trade, but it
great.
Is
oh, it's not fair trade? Okay, it's not fair trade. I don't want to give out false information.
It may be unfair trade, or it may be fair trade. I just wouldn't go there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a trade involved with it. We know if it's neither fair or not fair, but there is a trade. And honestly, if you want coffee, you might as well get the best brand that's out there, the coffee brand coffee. And honestly, if you guys want to buy some of this stuff, you should be using our code GriftCast. Yes, that's right.
GriftCast.
We're here to make the money. And honestly, this is the best coffee I've ever drank.
Yeah, coffee brand coffee is awesome. You should get some using the GriftCast code.
And then, like, they have Valentine's Day gift boxes, bro. Like, you got a Valentine. Does she like coffee?
Get a box.
Just get a box of it, dude.
In fact, they're limited time, guys. See, there's only a limited number of them made. You gotta get
and they're all
early
custom.
To get one of those.
Yeah, they're all custom. So, like, if you want to get one of those badass things, they got no gimmicks. It's just quality coffee for you every single time.
I hear every
single day.
If you get some coffee brand coffee, it entitles you to call yourself a sir.
What? A sir? No, that's a different grift.
Coffee now for months, and I've become Sir Gene now.
That's a different. You were Sir Gene before that.
Well, yes, true, but still, now I feel like it's mostly because of buying Jeremy's coffee.
You think mostly it's because of buying Jeremy's coffee?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because my plot that I got from him in Scotland, I'm not sure that gives me anything anymore. But I think buying the coffee still
doesn't give you that never gave you anything.
But he kind of said it did, so I believe Jeremy.
Yeah, well, I mean, he said it did, but he didn't know that it didn't. So he wasn't technically lying.
So he was just grifting.
No, he was technically just using a marketing tool to make money, and that's totally okay.
Right. So he was grifting.
That's right. He was grifting. And, we're grifting out here too. Like I said, you can use coupon code GriftCast. There's the link right there. We also dropped in the chat. And you can see that we've actually had 90 cents of sales already just on today alone, which I mean is pretty fucking fantastic if you ask me. If I go over the last 2 days though, we've already had $6.51 grifted.
3 bags of coffee right there.
Yeah, 3 bags of fucking coffee sent it. 23% conversion rate, 9 referrals, 2 orders. I'm telling you,
2 orders, $145. That sounds about right.
Yeah, dude. Seriously, we are definitely working this
some really
hard,
good coffee. Hopefully,
best coffee,
maybe. And
it's
you're
the
gonna
best coffee that we know.
It's worth the price of admission.
Yeah, and if you don't think that, well, guess what? Buy it. Drink it, report it back to us, leave a shitty review. That's fine.
John,
it has nothing to do with me.
One coffee and one tea. That way you're still on the fence.
Yeah. So if you don't like coffee, you could just like go buy a tea.
Yeah.
Go buy some coffee. They got all kinds
Coffee
of weird
brand
shit over
tea
there.
is amazing for any teas that are made by Coffee Brand Tea.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? I know Coffee Brand Tea sounds weird, but then again, at the same time, it's not weird. You just might as well drink it anyway because it's good. Like people that know coffee also know their tea. There's not this weird thing where you have to choose one or the other. You can drink both.
Not at all.
This is
No, they're
America.
both plants.
We're about freedom.
People know
Don't you
plants.
like freedom?
Freedom's good.
Do it for freedom. Coffee Brand Coffee.
Yeah, there's no way you're
Buy
going to
some
get back
today.
on Twitter unless they buy your coffee.
Seriously, I need you to
Yeah.
buy my coffee because I need Senpai to notice me and start,
That's
fighting
what
for
Jeremy
me.
said
Like
is-
he was fighting for the big titty Brittany Venti. Okay.
He needed to get back on in order to sell more coffee, and he got back on. That's exactly how it works.
And if you don't want to buy coffee and you still want to donate to the show, you can hit us in the PayPal.
Yeah.
Yep. PayPal.me/Defango. I didn't want to make a Griftcast one,
Mhm.
but I still might if the joke's still funny in a week.
Mhm.
We also got a Cash App, and yes, I did waste one of my Cash App name changes for the Griftcast. So if you want to hit us on the Cash, that Cash App, you can hit us at #Griftcast. That's right. And then also you can hit all of those nice links right there from our link tree from linktree.com, also aptly named Griftcast. And you should be able to find all the links to all our pages so you can follow us, watch us on YouTube, watch us on Twitch, Rumble, fucking Facebook, and you can even join our Discord from that link because we got a Discord and we want you to be a part of it because we want to bring more of you people in on our Grift so that our Grift can get better and we can all get me rich while you guys work for me for free and then eventually get rich yourselves. Allegedly.
That's the game plan, man. I'm on
Game
board.
plan. Pyramid scheme all the way. Let's get it done. Get it done. I'm going to be selling the $150 coffees. Y'all are going to be getting the referrals. It's going to be it's going to be a good fucking deal.
Losing money on every sale.
Yeah, and we'll be losing money on every sale, but it's going to be good for you because you're going to be making money every sale.
That's right.
That's
Somebody
right.
is.
That's right. Somebody's going to be making money. It's not going to be us. But that's okay. I think that was a pretty good Grift segment.
I think that was a good Grift segment. I like that segment.
Yeah, we did great. We put out the links. We sold some coffees. We're just paying attention to how well our Grifts are going. We're making it happen. And I mean, people are going to tell me that this is hard, but when you got the skills that I do, this is a job interview. If some of these big streamers want to have, the creme de la creme doing everything for them, they're going to have to start looking our way because
CV says it was a great segment.
Yeah, it was a great segment. CV knows what's up. It's a great segment. And then I can just pull up my little, Griftcast thing here for the link tree. You can see you got the Cash App right at the top, PayPal right at the top because we care most about the money that you're sending to us. And then, you can also follow us and shit. And there's also a link to email us if you need to get a hold of us. But we also say that joining the Discord server is probably the easiest way because we're always on Discord.
It's super easy.
It's just super easy. But then you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Rumble, all that great stuff because, obviously we're out here grifting because we need your help so that we could grift more money so we could be super rich just like all these other big badasses. Because we have a big swinging dick. We just want people to know about it.
Honesty is the best policy, I always say.
Yeah, if we're honest with you, and dude, Christina, she's hitting us up. Where's your Patreon? Unfortunately, I am banned from the Patreon platform, so I might have to look into other options for that. Other options. We'll say other options. We'll have to look at other options, or we could just try to use it and then just get banned again anyway.
Could happen.
Could happen, but yeah. Could happen. What's this? GriftCast IRL. You're missing the firstborn for a serious grifty. Wait, firstborn? What? I guess we should get that.
I almost got one of those.
A firstborn child?
Well, not quite, but along those lines. So Brian Brushwood, you know who Brian Brushwood is?
No.
You never heard of him?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, he's got like 4 million subs. But anyway, Brian's a former magician. And then later, comedian, comedy type person with several shows on YouTube. And he also did Scam School. That series was probably one of his biggest ones that people there. That's him. I'm sure.
Kind of looks so familiar.
Yeah, he looks very familiar. So Brian did a Kickstarter about 8 years ago. And in that Kickstarter, he had a bunch of different levels. And the top level was, you get to name my soon-to-be-born child. Well, I was the top donor to Brian.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So you get to name his first
Brian got
child?
a little nervous. He's like, well, I got to talk to my wife. And, she's got to like the name. I'm like, dude, don't worry about it. I'll let you name your own damn kid. I just want a private performance. And he was totally cool with that. So he actually flew out to California, did a little private event for us, like 100 of my closest friends. And, it was a good time.
That sounds like a great time.
I feel like it was, I got my money's worth. Unfortunately, I missed the show. Night Attack is probably his second most famous show. Modern Rogue is probably the most fun of his shows. Court Killers is very similar to what we're doing right now. Actually, Night Attack's not that far away either. If we were both smoking pot, then it'd be similar to Night Attack.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I mean, I'm smoking pot.
Oh, well, I'm not.
I know.
Yeah.
You don't look like a pothead. You look like a guy that would drop a lot of LSD, though.
Really not a pothead at all. Not at all.
You look like you look like the guy that's hanging out at the Dead convention wearing the Adidas track jacket. That's like their Russian cousin that's in from overseas, but they didn't want to leave him out, so they brought him anyway. And he just took a 5-strip, and he's enjoying the fuck out of life.
Oh yeah, I'm high on life, man.
Okay, that guy would just be like, oh man, dude, the fucking machine just took a 5-strip. Look at him, and you're just like, hey, this is a fucking cool show, man.
That's good.
This is a good show, man.
Good, man.
You guys got any vodka? And I'd just be like, here you go.
Yeah, you can't buy the good stuff anymore.
We would just give you like a bottle of Grey Goose, and we just be like, sorry, it's the best we could find.
That sucks, man. That's crap.
I know it's crap, but it's a festival, so it's either Grey Goose or some fucking pop.
Yeah, if it's a festival, the Grey Goose would be like $14 a shot.
Yeah, or you might be able to find some Kettle One because there's usually some boozy bitches out there that got a couple of little sacky of that shit.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's all right though. It's good. Well, I guess this would be really cool to have this guy doing a show for you for free for being big. Although, what did he ended up naming his kid?
Oh Jesus, I think it was a very normal name. I can't remember off the top of my head.
It's probably some shit like Tom.
What? No, it was like a normal girl's name. I'm trying to think of what it is. I cannot remember off the top of my head.
Yeah,
I need to get on his show. He owes me an appearance on his show.
Well, then do it. Get him on. Get on the show. Get big.
Every time we get together, I'm like, dude, when am I going to be on your show? It's like, oh yeah, totally, yeah, let's get you on, and then talk to my people, and then I never hear back.
Excuse me, ma'am. No porn at the bar.
Oh, it's okay. I'm transgender.
Oh, I had no idea. Do whatever you want all the time.
That's awesome.
Excuse me, ma'am. No porn.
Okay, I need to grab that. That's awesome. Oh, I'm transgender. Oh, never mind, man.
Never mind that, my man.
Who's that? Who tweeted that? Who tweeted it?
The Woke Archive. Woke Archive.
Let's see if I can find out.
I've never seen that before. Let's see what else they got.
I'm here today to apologize.
Why did you say ladies first? That's sexist.
It's just a standard greeting. Let me start over. Gentlemen and ladies.
Who says the man?
Okay, sorry.
What was the name of that particular one? Because I don't
humans
see it
in the audience.
I identify as a basketball.
Humans and basketballs.
I'm a parrot who mimics words but doesn't comprehend them.
Humans, basketballs, talking parrots, and whatever else is out there.
Whatever? It's whoever. Actually, it's whomever. No one likes you, Mary.
All right, just calm down,
Oh, there it
okay?
is. I got it.
That makes me uncomfortable. Anything that makes me uncomfortable in
Got it.
2017 should be illegal.
You know what? Ladies and gentlemen.
You know what? Fuck you. This is pretty good, actually. You know what? Do whatever you want. Oh. This is actually pretty good. He's got a couple of good things in here, some memes and shit. I just saw that when I flipped over to Twitter,
Yeah.
so I figured I was
I'm
like,
gonna
oh,
post
this looks funny. That looks funny. I don't really like to retweet or anything right now. Because I'm on the lock archive.
Right.
Shit. But that's okay. That's okay. But yeah, I haven't seen that episode of. I'm guessing that was Family Guy. I'm guessing that's the Family Guy.
The eyeballs look very Family Guy-ish.
You can always tell by the animation style who it is.
Mhm.
The eyeballs and like anything from the Rick and Morty people are always fucked up, man. They're always fucked up, bro.
Yeah, the Rick and Morty people aren't going to be making a whole lot now, are they?
No, they're not. Not after they lost that one fool, Justin Roiland. But then again, maybe it was a good thing. Maybe it was a bad thing. Who really knows? All I really know is dude loves 16-year-old fucking girls.
Well, I mean, what it looked like is that there was some communication going on with him making some jokes, maybe, potentially, we don't know. And those may have been taken out of context and ended up on the quartering somehow. I don't know, maybe. And
I haven't been on the quartering yet.
I think he had a segment on him.
Did he?
A few days ago. I mean, this is kind of old news at this point. But
yeah. Susu, yes, we are still live. What the fuck's the problem with that? We out here grifting, cuz
been live
better
all
fucking
day.
drop a super chat before I boot your ass out of here.
It is super chat time. Who's up on the super chat ladder?
Well, right now I think everybody's pretty much on the same thing. If we go to our top grifties on
Virginia's
the
asking about my name suggestion. I was very
right now it's a
hopeful
tie.
The name Satan.
Satan? Yeah, you would make somebody
would
name
be
their
a good-
fucking kid Satan, you
good-
son of a bitch.
But I wasn't gonna make him jump through hoops and do that. Yeah.
What's the kid's name? Well, good. We averted the fucking Antichrist because you decided not to be a dick. Nice.
Satan. Here.
Here. And then all the kids would look at him all fucked up. Dude, that kid would have a fucked up like till he was like in his high school years, and then everybody would think he was cool as fuck, right?
Oh, dude.
He'd be the coolest fucking kid.
Satan
He'd be
would
wearing
be
a black
way
leather jacket, you know, riding a motorcycle.
Satan have a bunch of groupies hanging on him named Eliza.
That's right. So right now we have two top super chatters. It's $5 versus $5. The Joker and Darren Schultz. Those are the top grifties.
Who's gonna make it 6?
But who's gonna make it 6?
Oh,
and
10.
Susu comes in. Sold super sticker for $10. Pair jumping up and down saying number one fan.
Number one fan.
She just came in and just kiboshed every single mother sucker on the list.
That's how it's done.
That's right. That's how we griftcast over here.
Grifting.
That's right. You know what? If you want to get your super chats read, then you better be freaking dropping in that shit, dropping that money. And then you know what? She just came in the lead. So what's that? That's like $20, $30. We made like $30 already today. That's not bad. Yeah, it's almost like enough gas money to fill up my car so I could go drive around and deliver food to people some more.
Exactly.
Actually, no, tomorrow I have to drive to a casino and replace some computer items. Actually, I should check the fucking tracking on
Popping
that.
out the machines, eh?
Yeah. Did I make a new one? Yes. I just noticed that what's it called? Fucking Gabe Hoffman messaged me and I was like, hey, come join this space. And he's like, I will never join anything with Nathan Slopeman. I was like, all right, cool. I just figured I would ask, dog. I figured I would ask, even though I knew you'd say wrong. You know what, though? There's one thing, though. I can't mention who this person is or whatever out of respect for them, but this guy is a multi-platinum selling artist who's got very popular or whatever. And he was telling me, he was like, yeah, dude, this whole thing with fucking Twitter is bullshit. I'm going to get somebody to talk to Elon. And I was like, tight. I was like, I'm not expecting anything, though, because.
Oh, we got some grift segment coming up here.
Fuck Elon. Wait, we have another grift segment coming up. Oh, dude, this shit's in Memphis, bro. Yeah, it says it came out of Hartford. It got received in FedEx in New York or in Orcancy, New York at 4:32, and right now it's delayed in Memphis, Tennessee, as of 4 hours ago. So yeah, that shit's definitely not going to be here tomorrow. That's overnight. That's overnight. That's overnight. Wait, what?
Yeah, somebody's been on Patreon for you from 2018.
Wait, who's that? Yeah, the Patreon's been down since 2018, and they haven't been stealing your $5 a month. They canceled my Patreon, so they haven't even been charging you.
Yeah, either they.
So that means that since 2018, it's 5 years times what? 5 years, 12 times 5. What is that? 60 times 5. So like you owe us like you owe us like 400 something bucks. Just call it 500. Just go ahead and send it to $500, and then we'll just call it even. And we'll just round it up, and then it'll be fine, Mr.
Check
the After Party.
Somebody did a cash app.
Yeah, just after party. Somebody did a cash app. Wait, who's cash app?
Cash app.
There's nothing on my cash app here. I see Rumble. I see DoorDash earnings updated. I don't see nothing on the cash app. You are a liar. Wait, hold on. Let me open it up, actually.
Yeah, try opening it first.
Nope. Same amount's in there.
Did you send it to my cash app? Maybe they sent it to my cash app.
Oh, yeah. Well, technically, the person that did send in
cash app.
The cash app donation was top donator for the day that they sent it in, but not for today. That just doesn't roll over, motherfucker. Next stream, if you want to be top grifter, you gotta grift it. You gotta drop some more money in there, motherfucker. Told you, we're going neck deep in this grifting shit. We can't be called GriftCast and not be grifted. Are you kidding me? This is more about making money and less about talking about the news than it ever was.
All right,
and
you
then
got a link waiting for you.
Who? What? Do you take Litecoin? Yeah, I'll fucking take Litecoin. I might have to make up a wallet for it, but I mean, I'll take it. Whatever. Fuck it. Oh, Christine is all like, but it's from yesterday. I know. Yeah, you were top grifter yesterday, or you were top griftee yesterday, but today, I'm sorry. You gotta send in some more money right now. It's right now. Top person's at $10, so you gotta be higher than that. Just throwing that out there. You have to buy my love, you have to buy our love and respect. Okay, that's how it works. Like, you know how much Tim Pool respects you after you send him $100 super chat? Like, he fucking respects the shit out of you.
Not really. Usually he ignores those. Honestly, I've done a few.
Yeah, you just fucking throw it away. $500.
Yeah, that's why I'm back down to $5 now.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't give two shits about those.
He's not going to read it anyway, so I'm not going to give 100. Hey, I did find out what the maximum donation on YouTube is a while ago.
What is that?
$500.
Really? $500 is a max?
I hit the limit. You can't give more than 500 all at once.
So you have to do it in separate transactions?
They won't let you do it in separate. They cut you off at 500 in one day.
Then you have to wait till the next day.
But there was a guy that I was we were having a little donation war on this dude's channel, gamer guy, and so I'd make a donation and he'd make one for like $10 more. So then I have to make another one for $10 more than him, and then he'd come back and make it even higher. And so we were back and forth, and then after I did about $500, YouTube said, you can't do any more today.
No more today. We're going to stop your gambling addiction, you son of a bitch.
I know, right? You can no longer gamble. You're not allowed.
No, that's probably better. They don't have that on Twitch.
So it's a good thing it stopped.
Yeah, they don't have that on Twitch. They just let those people keep going. I've seen it go. I've seen hype trains that are disgusting. Okay. Absolutely disgusting.
I've seen $150,000 in one donation.
That's disgusting. What was her name?
Yeah,
it wasn't Eliza Blue,
Rose.
was it?
Rose was her name, and it's a guy.
Oh,
yeah.
Trans? So would it be a girl?
No, just a guy named Rose. Finster, if you want to look him up. But first, before you go anywhere else, we do have a link in private chat for
link.
Yeah, a link, dude.
What is this shit?
That's my podcast.
What is it? This is your shameless self promotion. Okay, I can allow this. I can allow this. The Two Good Old Boys podcast. Whose podcast is this?
Yeah, you see, I'm sitting right there on the right.
Gene, right there. Oh yeah, I could tell by the beard. And then you got this other dude. And then you guys got the General Lee Sands. Where's the flag, bro?
Jesus fucking Christ! You know they did not have the.
Where's
flag
the fucking flag?
In episode 1, they added that afterwards. So this is the early version of the General Lee without the flag.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
How do you even see that? The roof is like 3 pixels wide. How do people even see there's no flag?
Because it would be clearly obvious that there was a red, white, and blue flag on that orange.
It wouldn't be red, white, and blue though. But
bro, I got good eyes, man. You know what? Girls bend over in front of me. They best watch out because I can see them painting. Sorry.
It's literally 3 pixels tall.
Hey, it's Ben.
And it's Gene.
We're just two good old boys.
Good morning, Ben. How are you?
I'm happy to be back home. Gene, yourself?
You sound a little tired, man.
Dude, it was a long week. I'm not going to lie. 2 delayed flights and hours of travel kind of wore me down.
Fascinating conversation.
Yeah, well, I remember.
Wore him down. Well, if you guys want to check it out, you can go check out the Two Good Old Boys.
Yeah.
Just Two Good Old Boys. The Good Old Boys podcast at the twogoodoldboyspodcast.com.
Mm-hmm.
You can go check it out. See, then we got our bro FOMO TV in here. We got to get him in here one of these days.
Yeah.
I got to send him a link, although I got to figure out how to do that.
Joker, you're totally right on Tim Pool. I had the exact same reaction.
Oh, wait, let me pull that up. The Joker.
Yeah.
Since he's one of our pay pigs or whatever they call those people in other people's places. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. FPS Russia. That's a good classic. So sad when that guy went off the air. So sad.
That was actually sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he says he will grift with us.
You have to go off the air.
He will grift with us, so we might actually have another co-host here coming up in the thing. And the way that we do it around here is once you get the link, it's always the same link, so you can just keep coming in. So if you pop in, I'll probably just be like, "Oh shit!" It'll be like fucking Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood when somebody shows up, except for it would be like a guest grifting segment.
Yeah.
So we can get another grifter up in here because we want to have all the grifters. Eventually, we want to just have like 10 grifters up at the top over here, just grifting away. It's just like, you know, it's just going to be like Home Shopping Network with everybody just hawking their links and shit. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. We're going to be making huge money. Fucking Mario Narfall is going to be so jealous. And even Jeremy from the Quartering is going to actually finally have to call me and be like, okay, dude, you got to tell me what's going on here. How are you doing it? How are you doing it?
Have people get a hold of you.
Yeah, eventually. Maybe someday. But yeah, FOMO, I think I followed you back on Twitter. You can either message me on Twitter or join the Discord. Join the Discord. And that's usually one of the best ways. Because I'm always on the Discord anyway. Talking to peoples. Oh, yeah, thanks, no problem. Oh. No problem.
By the way, if you want to compliment my beard, feel free to. It's totally no homo.
No homo for complimenting the beard. Although, you know, usually the compliments are double when you put some money on it. So, you know, just make sure you throw some steak on it. Yeah, if you're just throwing compliments in the chat, we might be like, we might read it. But definitely go check out the Two Good Old Boys.
Star Citizen at all anymore. I haven't seen him in there in ages.
Who?
Star Citizen. See, he doesn't even remember the game name.
Oh, I thought I was wondering who you were talking about. Me? Yeah. I don't play that shit over.
No.
Not yet.
He's drifting.
Too busy out here grifting, doing something that actually makes money. Sure, I can get 75 people watching me play Star Citizen, blowing people up and being a badass. But it doesn't pay the bills, my dude.
No.
Doesn't pay the bills. I mean, if it was, but you know what is funny though, is that for the most time of me playing video games or whatever, I have friends that, you know, have huge channels that could barely get the same amount of people that I get in a live stream where I'm not playing video games.
Oh, totally.
And then they're like, oh, well, but then they treat you like they're the bigger streamer. And then you're like, but
I know, don't hate that.
I have like twice as many fucking subscribers as you, and my streams are twice as big, and I'm just sitting in front of a camera asking for money. Weird. But that's all right. I mean, it's ego shit, I guess. You know, like once I have 1 million subscribers and this fucking grifting empire is at its supreme height or whatever, then we're gonna turn into Mr. Beast, and instead of giving 1,000 people sight, we're gonna give 10,000 people sight. Yeah, and then we're gonna buy everybody fucking Teslas. Yeah, and then we'll probably by that time probably just like own Twitter, Tesla, and SpaceX because Elon Musk went bankrupt or whatever. One could hope,
or something.
Or something. I mean, it'd be really hard for that case to go bankrupt because of the welfare, like the government welfare, but it's a possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, if the U.S. government keeps going this way with their spending, yeah, that actually might be a fucking possibility because there's going to be a point where they're not even going to have enough money to actually buy stuff. Like, oh yeah, we're going to federalize all this shit. Yeah, go for it. You're not going to be able to pay anybody.
Yeah.
You ain't going to be able to pay anybody. That's the one thing that I thought that was going to be strange if that actually kind of came down the pipeline. So I guess we've done a pretty damn good stream today, bro. We've grifted hard, dude.
I got more grifting to do. What are you talking about?
You have more grifting to do?
Oh yeah.
What other grifting? Oh, do you want us to just grift till 12 o'clock at night or whatever?
Well, I mean, it's 12:45 here for me, but
oh, that's good. Well, I definitely need to fucking go take a pee because we've been on for 2 hours.
And video, a link that I just put up in there for now. While you go do that,
the YouTube.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit. All right, I'll play that link. Just give me 1 second.
Holy fucking shit. Then
yeah, you big donation.
Take care of yourself there.
I gotta go. I have to go do a bio. All right, here we go. GriftCast.
This is the biggest donation in all of Twitch history, besides that one that Twitch did, so it doesn't really count. So this needs a bit of a story. Future me is going to be checking in with you as this goes on. This is one of those ones you should keep watching until the end, though. Spoiler alert, it's in the title. Yes, this is real. Dude. Oh, what the f? What happened? It is 1 in the AM, dude. What the?
This is the real
Thank
grip.
you.
That's how you really make money.
The reason why that actually makes it.
No strings attached. But if you feel like it, give me a sexy smile and say thank you 10 musses in a soft, sexy voice.
They didn't have time to even make the bet. Jesus Christ. Sorry, dude, sorry, I blanked. Brain. Short-circuiting, dude. Oh my god, let me look good at least. Jeez. Thank you for the $1,000. Thank you, 10 mosses. 10 mosses? 10 mosses. Jesus, you get your own blower kiss, my god. That's nuts. How and why? Jesus Christ. Is it mooses or mosses? What is it? Rhymes with fuses. Muses. Oh, 10 muses? Oh, that's interesting. 10 muses? Thanks, 10 muses. 10 muses. 10 muses. I'm moving. I bought a house. I own a home!
That's the kind of news that makes you want to tear off your shirt, don't you think?
You guys can't be happy for me for 1 second. It's all gotta come with butt plugs. It's gotta be butt plugs and bad dragon dildos. It's a French maid outfit, but in pink. This is the outfit, by the way. That one. That's the outfit that I've got. The other one that I have, it's not even an outfit. It's underwear. Look. That one's gonna be real hard to pull off on stream.
Magical girl outfit.
You're such a shithead. You're such a shithead.
Hey, Christina, thanks for that. We try.
It was a joke. Chat's all on your side. Hey, chat, you want to not be on his side for a second? Look at this. He made it so it's not possible to put 69, 69, 69 as the percentage. Bear in mind, when you're on his side, that he robbed you of that. I can't just not do it. It's $1,000. I'll wear it if I wear a skirt over there. Because Jesus Christ. Do it or scam, you bastards. Why did we give you that emote? Oh, damn. Dude, this is the skirt. That. You want me to wear that? This is the skirt that you want me to wear. This. No! What the f? 10. Oh my god. 10. Why are you gifting me so much? What is your job? What company do you own? Apple?
No skirt.
Well, you know what? Since I'll be sitting down for most of the
So this is a dude dressing up as a chick getting donations.
Mm-hmm.
He got a how big of a donation?
All said and done, I think 300 grand.
He got 300 grand for dressing up like
You
that.
have permission to come check your DM for proof. Then back to chair.
Cherie, I need to borrow that wig.
I've done. Holy chat! He did it. But I had to screenshot it. But the rest of the image says thank you for your transaction.
Yeah, the guy also made a donation in his name to a charity.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, still though, like that's kind of fucking crazy. I don't know if I could pull that off, dude.
Well, he doesn't even try with the voice, right? He's still using normal guy voice.
Well, some dudes are into girls that have guy voice or whatever. Like that lady from that one TV show, Venture Brothers or whatever.
What?
Do you remember watching the Venture Brothers?
No.
You never watched the Venture? Damn, fuck.
Is that a Mexican TV show? Is that a wrestling show?
No, the Venture Brothers was like on Cartoon Network.
Sounds like
it was
a wrestling show.
It was like a parody of Johnny Quest, but with like way funnier. It's really worth watching it if you've never seen it. Like you'll probably laugh your ass off. But in that show, it's his one of the bad guys, like his enemy. His wife is named Dr. Girlfriend, but she has like a super deep low voice, but she's like hot, but like for a cartoon. But she's
I was thinking of Mr. Slade.
Something like that. Yeah, like I can't remember. Here we go. I think
Or
I can
Miley
probably find it.
Cyrus.
Dr. Girlfriend voice. Yeah. Here, I'll actually just pull it up. I'll just fucking pull it up.
Nice.
Mrs. Dr. Monarch here. I don't want to get a strike, so I will
turn the
play
sound
it
off.
from. No, I won't. You need the sound.
Well, then you gotta get a strike.
Just can't play a lot of it.
I mean,
God, I like your look.
this looks pretty cool. I like this style of animation.
Yeah,
Kinda
she
looks like
talks.
the
Call
Archer
me.
intro.
Keep up. Where you parked? Where am I? What?
Oh, that's totally a dude.
Where's your car?
She's got like a black guy voice, but she's like, "Where's your car?" You know, like the real New York thick like accent or whatever. I've met some chicks from New York that just talk with like a super deep voice, deeper than mine.
York.
I'm from New York. Yeah, I've been smoking
too.
Yeah, they're always chain smoking cigarettes, and they're like, "Hey, I have been smoking cigarettes for the come here."
Sweetheart.
It's a good show though. Like the Dr.
Yeah, I've
Girlfriend,
seen it.
she's always wears it. They always have her wearing shit like that. It's just funny.
Pretty
dude.
hot.
It's a funny ass show. I like that show, honestly. It's one of the better shows. It's one of the
Nice.
better pieces of animation that came out. Venture Brothers, probably one of my favorites. Is this a Star Citizen clip? This is a Star
It is.
Citizen.
Somebody was talking about Star Citizen. If you want to watch Star Citizen, this is a link to a channel that I'm on quite a bit.
Yeah, this is gonna work. Like this is not gonna be an issue. Why would
This
you want
guy's,
this? I
named,
have no
Grumpy
idea.
Eye.
But you can do this, no problem. I am not sure that you will be able to fit the Grey Kid Rock inside of it. I will try.
And that's all he does is
Oh
Star
my god, this is
Citizen.
scary.
So it's
Alright,
totally
let's see. It is clipping
what
a bit.
I used to
if
do.
I exit it
Uh-huh.
and if I fly the cutter.
But I
he
didn't
also,
get
like,
big.
What I like about him and why I'm on there is he does just Star Citizen and
Do you want to win
pitches
50
Star
bucks?
Citizen all the time.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
One of these is
Well, I
armed,
have a
one of
gaming
these
channel for
isn't
that.
armed. You have to
Oh, do
pull
you?
the pen
I
on.
didn't know that. Do you ever play on there or anything?
I did actually. I
Yeah.
think the last time I streamed was like 12 days ago for whatever.
Okay.
I was actually playing
Alright.
some different stuff. But the last time I streamed Star Citizen was like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like just hanging out with the battle group at the Siege of Orison.
Right. Yeah, I guess.
Although I
that's
think
happening
for
right
the
now.
first half of the stream, you know, I wouldn't mind getting back in there and like doing stuff with them. It's just that they always schedule
And
shit.
reduce talking over each other.
My org always fucking scheduled shit when I'm either
Yeah.
gonna be live or be working. So I need to find some people to play with that are playing around same time as me.
Oh, I
Because like
hear ya.
I'd like to go do ops, but I need like 3 or 4 people. But for
Yeah.
most part, I go start streaming and it's just me playing by myself. So
Yep. And then you get stream sniped too.
and then I get stream sniped, and then I get what's it called? I try to get like other people in
Cool
or
Joker.
whatever, but
Mhm.
most of the time it's like either they're a bigger streamer than I am,
Yeah.
and I got to deal with that, which doesn't bother me at all. I just I don't want to seem like I'm biting on them or whatever. For
Mhm.
the most part, I'm just like I have one guy that I try to play with a lot actually. He's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure he's gay too.
Well, I brought a buddy of mine into Star Citizen, or introduced him to it, brought him into my org. And then, I was kind of like, I don't know, whatever. I was kind of bored with shit. So I wasn't playing a whole lot, maybe once a week. And then he did the deep dive. You know what I'm talking about. The playing for 10 hours a day every fucking day.
Yeah, it was what I was doing.
I know. That's why when I started, back when you got me to buy all those ships. And
Yeah, that's what I did that for fucking 4 years, dog.
I know. So
this is the guy that I usually play with, Moist Noodle.
Oh,
He's
Moist
pretty
Noodle.
cool.
Yeah.
He's really good. Like me and him
Yeah.
dogfight. He showed me some shit. I've helped him like teach some
Uh-huh.
other people how to dogfight and stuff. But out of like the entire Star Citizen community, he seems to be the nicest or whatever. And he like understands
Avenger 1's
all the
best,
drama.
but,
Oh, I mean, he's like the best like streamer that gets like the most views, but he's not like the best pilot. Although I'm pretty sure that even me and Moist Needle together probably still would have trouble taking him.
What
I have to get one of those things and new joysticks.
Those do help. I will tell you, those help. In fact, let me see here.
This is what I wanted.
Or not.
Grease.
Nope.
Monkey.
Hold on. Let me try something. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's try this.
There we go. Actually, have you seen this right here? Hold on a second. Let me flip this. Gotta hate.
Oh, whoa.
This is what I've been trying to. This is probably what I'm going to end up buying.
What is that?
It's some kind of off-brand version that's cheaper.
Oh, don't buy that. That's crap, man. Don't buy that. It's shit.
What?
Total crap. Don't buy it. It's a waste of money.
I've heard it from like a bunch of different people that it's actually
No,
better than the Track IR.
Anything's better than Track IR. Track IR blows, man. You need a Toby.
Well,
Get a Toby.
Dude, Toby eye tracker be fucking expensive as fuck.
No, it's on sale.
Shit's expensive as fuck.
Tracker 5.
Oh, god damn it. I forgot. Their stupid website set up so ghetto. Oh yeah, the low price of $224 or
15% off. And if
That's
you use the
fucking
special
shit.
code Sergine, you get another 5%.
All right, 5% off. Buy
Yeah.
something. Yeah, but that's the thing is that I use a 55-inch TV, so I don't know
Yeah.
if that's actually gonna work for me.
Gonna work.
Number one, look where my mic is. So if I'm sitting here, the thing is gonna be looking.
Yeah, you're gonna need to move your mic to where my mic is, right here. Like it
But I
has
don't
to be
wanna-
at cheek level. Cheek level.
I don't want to have it at the cheek.
That's where it should be. It's supposed to be there.
Well, I can't. Whatever, dude. Yeah, but then I also have to buy fucking joysticks. What are they? What are those things? VKBs. That's
Yeah.
whatever. Somebody told me those things have drift though.
They don't. Not the new ones. I got the new ones. It's too bad you didn't talk to me like 3 months ago. I just gave a guy a pair of those.
No, well, lucky for that fucking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, these things are expensive as shit. They're like
No,
it's like
they're not.
$300-400, dude.
No, they're cheap.
For some
They're
shit. Look at it. I'm
reasonably
showing you
priced.
right now. I'm pulling it up right now. $175. Look right there.
175.
$175.
Yeah.
Because I want 2 of them like that.
Yeah.
That are sideways.
Yeah.
So I can go.
That's cheap though.
What do you mean that's cheap?
That's a cheap price.
Cheap for who?
For
Cheap
anybody.
for who?
No, for anybody.
I got both of my current joysticks for less than that. For one.
Well, I mean, I guess
I don't know what you're talking
using.
about cheap. I'm using the Thrustmasters. E1600M. These things.
Go to Virpil. Go to Virpil.com or just search for Virpil.
I know what that is. I will in a second. But I wanted to show you people what my joysticks were. This is what I have right here. Thrustmasters. And they're unavailable. And they're garbage. Don't buy those. Don't buy these. They break too easy.
Yeah. Yeah, the VKBs are the best cheap joystick you can get.
I know Virpils are even more expensive. Like, I want to get Virpils. This girl that I got, like, I found playing Star Citizen and got her career started off by giving her all my Twitch subs or whatever that were watching me. What's it called? She got a fucking set of these things.
Yeah,
but somebody, like, donated. No, they donated that shit to her.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Well, you're
I was
not
like,
a girl streamer, are you?
I give the fuck up.
You're the rest of the world. There you go.
Yeah. I was just like, I give the fuck up. I literally gave up. Yeah, look at how much this is. This is like fucking getting into you have to buy a top and a bottom. You have to buy the top
and a bottom. So it's
and a bottom. So $250 for the top, and then it's like another fucking
scroll down. Scroll down.
Bases. Like I'm going to bases. And then another
$119.
Yeah, like you have to get this one?
Yeah, if you want the real deal, yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So that's only $560 per joystick. It's a little over $1,000 for the combo.
Jesus fucking Christ. I guess I need to start doing some hot tub streams.
I mean, I'm just saying that's what Avenger 1 uses because he's the best pilot in the world, but
no, he's not the best pilot in the world. Did you watch the Fight or Flight? Did you watch Fight or Flight and watch him get his ass whooped by the Black Star guys or what?
I did not.
Did you not see that? Okay, so once you see that,
I just
you'll
know
be
that
like,
he flies with decoupled on. I fly with decoupled off.
where is it at, dude? Star Citizen.
Yeah, or Avenger 1.
No. Papa Freedom. This was what I was talking about. Oh, what? You won't be able to hear that. Hold on, let me find it if I can find it. That's the trailer, but I can't find the rest of it. Let me see if I can find it live. They don't even have it on here.
Nah, he did a takedown notice.
What?
Yeah.
No, wait, it's right here.
No, because they didn't ask him if they had his permission to be in the video.
Whose permission?
Avenger 1.
That's not fucking true. Here, right here.
Didn't you know
Blackfleet versus BSI Evil. Where is it at? Avenger Squadron, right there. Here it is. I found it. Let me refresh this. You don't even know what you're talking about, dog.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
God, this fucking game looks so fucking good.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Avenger Squadron Alpha versus
it's best World War II simulation out there.
Let's see.
Definitely. Best World War II in space I ever fucking played.
Detox, take it away.
Of all the World War II simulations in space, this one takes the top.
We were just getting these matches just pumping out, and we're seeing such a high caliber. You know, we're only just saw Avenger.
Don't you just love seeing those trails?
Previous match against
can't even see what's going on,
right? And we're already seeing them fighting again. And this is for the continuation. They're playing against Impex's second guard, who have displayed, put on a great display. Akashi and Dread.
The Impex guys are the ones that took Avenger Squadron out with Avenger in it.
Squadron Alpha's coming off a bit of a loss in that last match against Liberty's Reapers, so we may.
And they already had a loss.
A little bit of their confidence knocked potentially. Let's see if Schwang leads this next one. Let's see if Schwang is maybe playing more defensively in this match, or they might just be sticking with exactly the same mantra and the same pattern that they had down before, and just put it down to a minor mistake. It happens. Mistakes happen, and when you make a small mistake in tournaments like this, in situations like this against top players, that's huge. Like, small mistakes is all it takes for things to go bad for you. And here we go. Avenger 1 is already singling out Impex Dread in the Gladius on Gladius violence. Oof, shields are down. Dread needs to break away here. extend and get those shields back already. It was a good pass for Avenger Squadron.
Yeah,
Alpha,
see, this is
looking
what
a
I was
lot
talking
better
about.
than their last pass
They
in the last
basically
match
shoot until their
against,
shields drop, then they
Liberty's
fly
Reapers
away.
Here, Crucian.
And the shields go
Yeah,
back and they shoot.
let's go and take it away over
Well,
to Mpex and hear what
with the
they
new
gotta say in
patch,
their voice comms
shields
in
don't do
this
anything.
match
Watch his pip.
up that could end their life in this
Mhm.
tournament.
Did you see that?
No, what? Which
Hard to
which
see.
screen is him, by the way?
This one right here.
Okay.
Watch his pip.
Okay.
Now watch it when this guy comes around and he goes up and see. Look where it goes.
Okay.
It like.
Behält das Tempo bei. Ich komme zu dir.
Damn it! I think I went too far.
Mal bei der Jeremy, ne?
It's like when he turns and he's going like this.
Yeah.
He should that pip thing should be like way the fuck back here,
And,
but it's always right here.
It's all good. We probably couldn't understand that
Do you
much.
speak
because
German, crew?
I mean, I don't. Do you?
Couldn't do that. I fly with it like that all the time.
You don't you live over there in that area? Come on.
Oh, come on, man. Europe's a big place.
And then
I
right
know
there,
you
he got
Americans,
locked
you
to his
know, come on,
teammate.
Europe's a big
He keeps
place.
getting locked to his
Look,
teammates.
I'm afraid
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
got the
speak
wrong
German.
buttons.
We probably should have thought about
That's not pressing the wrong button.
that before.
And it's totally pressing the
listening
wrong
on the
button.
German team
Hey,
today.
at least they're
But,
communicating.
it is
That's
what
all
it
that matters, right? We heard other teams not communicating whatsoever. At least they're talking to each other. So,
Yeah, and all our German viewers and people who can't speak German will know what's going on there. Unfortunately, we don't have a translator yet. But yeah, I mean, at least they're talking, like you said. And again, what I'm noticing from the comms on all
Yeah,
these
he's
teams
got
is
light
that they're
dip
all
going.
very reserved and they're very clean and they appear
Look at that.
they
Alright.
sound pretty relaxed, right? Which is what you need to be doing at
Yes.
this level.
yes, I 100%. Again, these are the top 5 teams going at it right now, and
It's just-
I feel like Avenger Squadron Alpha is getting
What
the
the
pressure
fuck?
on them because they
How?
know that if they lose this, they're going to be out of the tournament. So Epic
does he get it to
is
stay?
not going to give him any
How does he
type
get to stay?
of slack, and
But
if
the
they
fifth?
make a mistake, Avenger Squadron Alpha
Like
could
that.
go out. But as you saw,
Yeah, he's
Avenger
just that
1 doing a
good.
great job in the beginning. First
Uh-huh.
pass, getting a lot of hits. Nobody holds their red right now. Everybody's trying to be very strategic. So I think like in this matchup,
Look at that.
Avenger Squadron Alpha, they're doing a great
Just,
job
like,
at getting those
looking.
hits in. But I
Is it fucking crazy that they actually had something like this happen within Star Citizen? Can you imagine what it would have taken to put all this shit together? How'd they even do it?
Well, really easy. It's like $40 a month
For what program?
for what you're using for one. I mean, they're using. I'm sure they're running on OBS, but
Yeah, they're running an OBS and
Yeah.
something else. But no,
Mhm.
it's like, how'd they set up the 4 different streams? Is everybody running OBS locally and stream it to
Yeah.
a centralized location? Or
usually
they
what we
use a
do.
software
I feel like they're gonna play
service?
defensive right now because their tournament life is on the line. Detox.
yeah,
That's
OBS does
hell
all
of
that.
important.
Yeah, absolutely.
This guy's about to
We're
And then
seeing, we're
toast
seeing,
it.
shield
each
drop
remote
for Dread.
camera is a
The com-
separate
th- th- there's a
camera,
bit of
so
a
you can
commitment here,
do
but
what
Dread's
this
trying to
guy
extend
did.
and break away and
You
get those
got
shields back.
buttons
But
on your
like you
stream
said,
deck
these
to
trades
zoom
so
in to
far
any
have
4 of
been
those.
relatively even. Avenger Squadron also doing a really nice job of keeping their teammates pinned so they can quickly regroup.
Yeah, we could get all that done for sure.
Regroup and,
No,
and
but I'm saying
converge
specifically,
when
what are
it's-
they
when it's
using to merge
required
all of this?
to try and get some solid trades
I'm
here
sure it's
together.
just, OBS.
And this is looking like a solid trade again.
There's just
for
4
Avenger
incoming
Squadron.
streams
This
coming
could
in
be a turning point.
that are overlaid on
Dread has
different
taken
areas.
a lot of damage. He's taken damage to the wingtips.
And each
from
of
what I
these
can
is a
see,
scene.
And Avenger 1 is chasing him down. Dread making the turn. Can Avenger 1 Delta merge here? And look at this. The merge is beautiful. He's already on top
Oh,
of him.
he went the wrong way.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
Dread
a
has
wrong button.
wingtips red on both sides. But Avenger 1 breaking off Dread now, going for a Kashi. Maybe Schwang is in a little bit of trouble. He's gone to help Schwang instead. But
I just like that he gives advice to new players.
Might have heard something might have come out
He
on
says,
comms
"Get
from
good."
Schwang that he needed help. We can go
Get
back
good,
to the
scrub.
view, see if Schwang has
Oh.
taken any hits here.
Good guy.
If he was in
Yeah.
a little bit of trouble.
I'll
Cares
never
about the
forget
community.
I'll never forget the first time I tried to go after him or whatever.
Mhm.
That was hilarious. I fucking rammed him.
Did
But
ya?
I didn't mean to. That was the thing. It's like I didn't mean to.
Probably reported you.
No, he didn't report me. I was
How many
like,
times you been banned from that game?
I didn't ever get banned from that game once.
Oh, really? You just stopped playing?
Yeah, I just stopped playing.
Oh, okay.
I have multiple accounts, sure, but like
Mhm.
I have Mr. Griefer and then my main account Defango or whatever.
Mr. Griefer,
and Mr.
that's convenient.
Mr. Griefer just has his Aurora, and he lives in prison, and he just holds merits.
Do you see all the new prison gameplay?
I haven't actually been to prison.
Oh.
Yet.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch of new stuff. There's the oops, I
hear it
dropped my
sucks.
soap gameplay. Then they've got the new NPCs getting knocked out, so you can steal their tools and stuff, and their rocks. Steal their rocks.
Nice, I'll steal some rocks.
There's a new mission.
I like rocks.
Escape prison.
Sweet.
So that you can get mission points for it. They also added a spaceport to the prison escape, so you can actually spawn in your ship and fly away.
What kind of ship? Any ship?
Small ship.
Like an arrow?
Like a shuttle.
But I don't have a shuttle.
Who the fuck doesn't have a shuttle?
I mean, I don't have a shuttle.
Okay.
I have a bomber.
100 class.
I don't have one of those. Why would I fucking have one of those?
Those are awesome. That's one of the
smallest
best
thing I
ships in the
got is an arrow.
No, it's not going to do an arrow. Arrow's a size small. You need a size extra small. There's a
So
whole
I don't
bunch
have
of
a
ships
size
that
extra
did that.
small. I don't have them.
Oh. Well, I guess you don't get to fly away from prison.
Well, that sucks. I'm gonna have to get one. That sucks.
You
I don't
might
have to buy
get
one.
You
Might have to
know, I
get
know
me a
somebody
fucking Pisces.
I know somebody that might have a few to sell.
Yeah, some Pisceses. Give me a Pisces or maybe 100 eye.
Maybe.
I don't
Hey,
like
I want a
100 eyes
hands up
though.
in chat. How many of you all play Star Citizen? Anybody?
Not a one of them.
Not on one of them. It sounds like time for some Star Citizen affiliate codes.
Yeah, you think so? Get them to play and be like, you guys don't play Star
Pull yours
Citizen?
up before I pull mine up.
You're gonna pull yours up, dude? Don't be
I'll
pulling
fucking
your
pull mine
fucking
up. I use
affiliate.
mine all the time.
Yeah, how many people have you affiliated into the Star Citizen?
20.
I think I'm logged in. That's a lot.
I'm half of those.
What? Whatever. I don't want to know. I don't want to know about your legal criminal enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to know it. I don't want to know nothing about it. Oh, I do have a referral program though. I think I've only gotten like 4 people in.
Okay, well, stick
I
it
got
up
3
before-
prospects and 3 fucking
Yeah, that's pretty. It's pretty
4
lame.
recruits.
For a guy that used to stream the game every day, that's pretty lame.
Is it? Yeah, dude. Nobody likes me.
Yeah. So there you
Nobody
go.
in that
Sign up for
community.
Star
Everybody
Citizen.
hated me.
Only
until I
cost
blew
you
them up.
$500. Good deal though.
$500
I mean,
bucks.
$50. I mean,
The fuck? I mean, if you want a dope ship, it's gonna pay. Yeah, pay
yeah,
$500.
Dope ship will cost that much.
But then you're just gonna get into the game and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck do I do with this thing? I can't do anything. I don't know what to do." And then you're gonna have to learn. You're
Yeah,
gonna have
Jeffrey,
to
he mostly
learn.
flies the starter ships mostly, I think.
What, me? No, I fly like an Arrow, I fly a
Yeah.
Gladius, I got a
Uh-huh.
Buccaneer. I don't fly my Caterpillar because
No.
it's too slow. And then I guess right now I have a Freelancer Miss. I
Mm.
did have a Cuddy Black, which is probably my just favorite go-to getting around ship. But my favorite ship to fly around currently is my Mantis.
Mm-hmm.
I like flying that around.
Nice. Nice.
And then I also have a, what do you call that thing? I have a Warlock. So I have like mostly small EMP ships because I figured I was going to join a pirate crew and, play that role.
Mhm.
Or, start a pirate crew. Then I run
Yeah,
the
I remember flying
QED.
in your Sentinel.
Yeah, that was when like an in-game purchase ships that I don't have anymore.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't have that shit
Yeah.
anymore. Actually, I do have I think when I look into it, hold on a second. I bet you I could probably just pull this up. Beep, doop, doop. This will really tax the computer.
Oh, you're gonna run Star Citizen? God damn.
Why not?
Stream's gonna come to a crawl.
You think?
Oh yeah.
I don't think. Better not.
Hey, how many people we got left? I can't tell.
31.
31. Okay.
30 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch.
Still
Whoever
on
that one
Twitch?
is.
That's great. Is that your
Yeah, I
mom?
don't know who I don't think so. No, my mom doesn't watch my Twitch.
Okay.
My mom's too busy with her own life to care about mine. While I'm launching the game, we're gonna see if this shit actually works. Hold up. Boop. Boop. Screen 1. Wait. Ooh. Window. Star Citizen. Wait, I need to wait for that to load. Oh, it disappeared again. Hold up. Star Citizen. Oh, it disappeared again. Criminy. Like, I just did a screen. There's not going to be any sound.
Yeah, full screen. Yeah.
It's going. It's loading. It's loading.
I'm surprised that it didn't sit there and download the update.
Already did. Oh, wait. It's... Fuck. I forgot. My screen is on 4K, but the game is set to 1080p, so it's just like a little box. There we go. Oh yeah, it's literally looking like that screen capture doesn't like that shit at all. Well, it's limited to 30 frames a second, so that's Star Citizen at 30 frames a second apparently. It looks pretty fast on mine though. Yeah, I haven't even been into the persistent universe. I got out of jail and then I was like, fuck, I don't even know why I was in jail. So
probably for selling drugs, I would think.
No, it's definitely for killing somebody. I'm pretty sure I was doing criminal business, and then I took myself to prison because I was planning on getting out the next morning and going and playing, and then I just didn't play. I ended up playing Valheim instead. You see, look, the game's actually loading, dude.
I can see.
I told you. Yeah, I told you you'd be able to actually get this shit rolling. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's probably going to be a fucking nightmare mess in frame rate.
I'm just surprised that it was up to date. I figured you'd need like a half hour of downloads.
No, I keep my game up to date.
All right.
Of course I keep my game up to date.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I keep it up to date? Oh, it's a stuttery mess. Oh, yeah.
You're in Area 18, huh?
Yeah. That's where I left off last time I was here. But yeah, the game's been running like shit. Even with my overclock, and I clean my computer, and it's just been running really garbage whenever I'm in Area 18 or any of the cities, really. Space is all right, but my frame rate be bugging. And that's just another thing to add to the list. Be like, oh, well, I gotta get a new processor.
Yeah, guys, come on. Start chipping in. New CPU needed.
I know I was trying to play this in VR again, but I couldn't, since you can't mess with the con files anymore. Like you used to be able to do a bunch of like extra settings that they disallow you to do.
All kinds of things.
No, not overloads and things. That was
turbo boost, all kinds of things.
Low spec everything. So I could actually play my headset with it not be bad.
So your sound is totally breaking up right now.
Yeah, I figured.
You can, yes, Doc. You can, absolutely. They kept that feature in.
Yeah, that feature is still in for sure. You could definitely fall at the fucking floor of your ship.
In fact, if you fly in the MSR, when you exit your seat as the pilot, you end up on top of the canopy.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
actually.
So you don't even have to run outside, because everyone's complaining about how long it is to get in and out of that ship. So they said, all right, well, fuck you. So now when you exit the seat, you're outside, usually without wearing a space or helmet, and you're right on top of the canopy. It's great.
I think that's a fantastic game design.
It's way faster.
Do you think it's faster?
Well, yeah. You don't have to run through 20 doors.
Is there really 20 doors? Yeah, it's like coming outside
MSR,
of that.
There's a door every 10 feet. Uh-huh.
And they take fucking forever to open, actually.
Yeah, they don't open instantly. You got to sit next to the door for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, which is super whack. That's why I like flying the small ships. Well, that's just because I'm only planning on flying. I was like, oh, I'll worry about bigger shit when, Pyro comes out, and then we'll figure that out. But I'm guessing I probably won't need something huge, but it's going to need I'll need an org.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting anything bigger than Idris.
It's like the biggest shit in the game.
That's my limit. I'm not buying anything bigger.
You can't.
No, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, like you can't buy a bangle.
No,
that's the only thing that's bigger.
Not even gonna have one.
You're not gonna have one. You might be able to get in game if you find all the pieces.
Yeah, find all the pieces. Comes stripped.
Austin 108 says that he's been playing the game and it's been lagging for him too. Yeah, that fucking happens in Star Citizen. I wish they would fix it. So I've been playing Valheim because that shit runs fucking great, dog. It was like, whoo! I can play that at 4K, no problem. No problem. Dude, I'm checking the coffee grift right now. We're gonna check that out. We might have to throw one of those out there again. Holy shit balls,
Which one did I
guys.
say I was getting?
What?
What did I say? I was what ship? What?
The MSR?
Oh, no. What else?
I don't know.
I've got a Kraken too. I don't know. That's
gonna be a big
pretty good
ship.
size.
That's a big ass ship, but who cares about that thing? I don't. You know why I don't care about that ship? Because I don't have enough ships to fit into it.
I've got
and you can't even load enough ships to fit into that motherfucker. You can only load 3 ships, but that thing holds how many?
Like 40.
Like fucking a shitload? Like whose ships are you gonna put in there? Who's gonna leave their shit in your ship like that? You know what I'm saying?
Me.
You're gonna put all your ships in there.
I have 2 Krakens, so that way I know for sure I can park all my ships
on a bigger ship somewhere.
Yeah, out in space probably.
Yeah,
but I've only got
gonna
one.
Be one of those guys, huh? You're gonna be one of those fucking guys, huh?
Mm-hmm. And I already own a planet somewhere.
Which planet is that?
Or a piece of a planet they haven't created yet.
Oh, you got a Pioneer?
I got a Pioneer.
Well, see, that's the only ship that I needed to find somebody that had, so I could get a base built.
Yeah.
Totally. So I want a nice like little shitty hovel house. It's like my house. Like I want it identical. I want to build my house, but
yeah. Well, I'm selling a bunch of these, so let me know. Hit me up if you want to buy a ship. Hit me up.
Yeah. Buy a Pioneer for me. That shit's expensive as fuck. Although if I really wanted to buy one, I would just use my concierge status to buy one. Probably try to at least. I don't know if that one's on the list.
Good luck.
It's all right.
They wouldn't even give me a $5 coupon.
Why? Why were you asking for $5?
They sent me an email that had hey, get another $5 off if you buy another ship. I tried to use it, didn't work, so I sent a support ticket to the concierge support. And they replied back by saying, oh, that was just a reminder for an old coupon that we sent.
So you don't get to have it.
That's not what it says. The email literally says, here's another coupon for you since you have more than one Carrack.
Oh, you get bonus coupons for having more than one Carrack?
Coupons. And this one didn't work. And I was pissed that it didn't work and did a ticket. And they just wouldn't give it to me. I'm like, well, guys, if you were actually providing good support, then you should have honored the fucking coupon.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, they know that you're going to keep buying fake internet ships. So
yeah, little
really
do they know
care.
I'm fucking selling shit now.
Yeah, but they know that you're selling it. That's the whole point. They know.
I don't know if they know.
Nobody buys ships. It sells ships like that and transfers them out of the goodness of their heart. They know about the gray market. They watch it. They know exactly what the fuck's up. Doesn't even matter if it's the dark web. They don't care. It's the point I'm making. They're like, yeah, we know, and we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I went into a Discord one time where they were selling UEC. So I was just in like a server one time, and this guy's all like, "Join my Discord, I'll give you $1 million." And I was like, I could use $1 million. I'm gonna see if this is cap or no cap. Got into his Discord. Dude sent me $1 million a game. And then I started looking around in the Discord, and they were like, packages, buy 10,000 or 10 million for $20 and shit like that. And then they had other packages of like armor sets. And then they're like, oh, you need some fucking, you need a grenade launcher? We got you. You need a railgun? I got you. And I was like, holy fucking shit, dude.
Oh,
they didn't care about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't even care about, they don't care about that either. So it's like,
They don't.
no, it's a black market, dude.
It is.
They love it.
So
they know.
It's about time I start getting mine.
Getting your what?
Yeah, we get some money out of it.
Yeah, get your money out of it. If you find some suckers that want to get that money out of that, you know, make
Hey,
bread.
We don't call them suckers.
You call them customers? Call them grifties? Oh, yeah, that's right. Grifties. That's right. What, dude? I'm not feeling the name change, says it's synthetic. No offense. Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck because you didn't pay me any money.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to have an opinion, the least you ought to do is send some money.
Yeah, if you want to have a shitty opinion like that, you better put like $5 on it. Or if not, you know, GriftCast, we're just gonna make fun of you because we're both grifters here. We're just like Timcast IRL or whatever. We're fighting the culture war every single day down here in the trenches. You got to hit us in that PayPal. So, you know, like obviously here, I should put those links up for you, you know, like
here,
hit me in that PayPal right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Donate the
voice
PayPal.
Right there.
Here,
hit that PayPal. Hit me
pop
in that
open
PayPal.
That link there.
What's this? Star Hanger? Star Hanger?
Star Hanger.
This looks like fucking. This looks like some porn.
Yes.
Looks like some shit porn. Can you believe that there's a black market for Star Citizen? fucking degenerates.
Nice, right?
What's that? It's a ship. Used vehicle.
My used ship sales funnel.
Oh wow, $225 for a standalone ship pack.
Yeah.
Mule and cutlass.
Lifetime, baby.
Lifetime insurance. Only $225.
Hell of a deal.
Hell of a deal, dude. Hell of a deal for lifetime. Best in show character, plus 3 paints, plus 3 coins, lifetime insurance. Low price is $679. I mean, super cheap because I mean, if you go over to the website, let's see. Let's go to the website.
It doesn't view all 10 products there.
What? View all 10 products?
There you
What
go.
else you got over here? You mean you got more? There's more to this grift?
Oh, I got all kinds.
I'm
of
hitting
ships.
it. Nothing's happening. It's
not
going.
working for you. It should work.
It's trying. It's
weird.
chunking.
I wonder why it's not working. I got way more than this for sale.
There we go.
That is weird. Okay, I'll have to check that out.
You got CCUs to
I
spirits
got
and shit.
the A1s. I got the E1s, the C1s. I got the 400s. I got the Code Blue medical. I got the C2 best in show. I got all kinds of shit, man.
Does look like you got a bunch of fucking shit, man.
Yeah. Oh, did it pop up with all of them finally? Yeah.
Yeah, it did. It looks like you got you an addiction over here. Hercules C2 Best in Show Edition 120 month not CCU original concept. CR8 Medic. Oh yeah, actually that I want that one right there.
Yeah, 120 buckaroos. You can get that right there.
Yeah, buy $120 for a ship. Definitely not worth that.
Yeah, it goes pew pew. And it has a medical bed.
Oh, it's not even what level? Tier 1, tier 2,
It
tier 3.
doesn't matter what tier. It just
Tier
it's
3.
medical bed.
It's got a medical bed, dude. Garbage medical bed. Yeah. Go to our
Heals you
links.
up.
Go to
Heals
our
you up.
links. Go to our links. So yeah, what's this say? You need glasses, which you can constantly adjust the mic and the hat, and then repeat. Yeah, we're gonna be working on that. My name is Manny Pool, and we're currently working on GriftCast IRL or whatever. I mean, you could say that I am Defango all you want, Mr. Synthetic Robot Rebellion or whatever, but I give no fucks about what you have to say, because you ain't putting any fucking stake behind it. So till then, see you later. Well, I mean, he's probably not going to go anywhere. He's just going to be hamping out. But should we call
Why
out
don't we
all
just
of our
end
top
the show
grifties?
and say see you later and be done?
Yeah, you want to? Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. So, this has been another episode of GriftCast IRL. I'm your host, Manuel Chavez III, or the Turd, depending on how you know me, otherwise known as Mr. Defango. This is my co-host over here. His name's Sir Gene. Sir Gene, go ahead and you can roll yourself out if you want.
I'm out of here.
Either way, later, dude. He's out of here. I'm gonna take him out of here. And now we're just going with me now. So thanks for joining us for another fantabulous episode of the GriftCast IRL podcast, whatever the fuck this is, where we're really fighting the counterculture war. We're making sure that we're selling you the coffee beans, and we're doing everything that we can to be just like everybody that's way better than us, that's making hella cheese. So if you don't like it, it's just too bad. It's just how we're going to be nowadays, because if we're going to go grift, we're going to go full grift, because this is the GriftCast, my friends. And with all of that, that's pretty much it, dogs. I hope you have a wonderful evening for the rest of this evening. And we will see you again very soon. I'm thinking possibly soon. Either way, goodbye. Bye-bye.